All right. When we left off last time, we had made it to Osterberg. Uh, some interesting things were discovered, such as the relationship between Lady Fangblade and Gregor Urgwit, as well as Lady Fangblade's engagement. And how would we say it? The there's just a bunch of break-ins happening. There's some Black Shard mercenaries seem like they have sort of a foothold within the town.
Mitt and Ergwit being homies.
Yep. Mitt getting his paycheck or trying to.
Yeah,
You know, stuff like that.
his handout, more like.
I
Well,
mean,
it was
he's doing
like
some work.
it was an advance pay basically. It was like, here, I pay you now, you do some work, and then you get the rest. So it's it's legit.
Mm-hmm.
And then we ended up closing somewhere around Kashel and Arsen, just finally kissing.
While intoxicated.
Extremely
Mhm.
While
intoxicated.
very intoxicated.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And
Lena had
just being a few doors down the hallway, just hearing all of that.
Yeah. Lena was able to get a conversation with one of the automatons. That was interesting.
Miss Violet Beauregard.
I know what its name would have been if it was a dude automaton. Knowing what Mike's done with names so far.
What
Would have
would
been
it have been?
It would have been automaton.
No. I mean, Violet's name isn't technically Violet.
Oh,
True.
Like,
You specifically said that's what they call me.
yeah, that's what
Oh.
they call her because that's what I just put her name in the Discord.
Mikey boy, you never sent me the pamphlet info. You said you'd do it, but I mean, I was assuming you thought you had a week.
You mean the book?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you haven't had time to read it yet.
I thought I was going to bed and doing that at the end of last session.
Yeah, but just like Kashel, you're gonna have to roll to see how much information you get from it.
Oh, okay.
When we left off, Dustrod was foregoing his long rest at the moment in order to stake out the area, right?
yeah, he has a few specific things he wanted to do as well.
Okay, so we'll start there.
Yeah,
Where
Alright,
is Dustrod posted up?
he's he never made it back outside, or I don't think he made it back to the tavern, or not the tavern, the manor. He took off his half plate, put on his breastplate tonight, and he's outside the tavern right now.
So like street level, just like in front of the tavern hanging out?
Yeah, in front of the tavern. He wanted to see if Johnny was still awake. What time would it be, technically? Is it the sun? Because this would be almost only a little bit after he left the tavern.
Okay. Are you like trying to kind of hide out, make yourself unseen a little bit?
Not
Or
right
are you just
now.
like, huh?
Not right now.
Not right now? Okay.
Nope. He wanted to go ask Johnny a few questions, tell him that he's going to do some investigation tonight. Which,
Alright.
what was his name again? What was his real name?
Guston.
Guston. Yeah, for that side, it's still Johnny, but
So you leave the tavern.
and
Do you,
I
like,
just was walking around.
and
for a
started
bit.
walking around?
Actually,
Maybe.
yeah. Is the instrument shop still open? Either that or the magic shop.
It's around sundown, so like, I mean, they might be closing up. We'll say you have time to go check one of the two.
The magic shop, then.
Want to go to the magic shop?
Yes.
Okay. So you leave the tavern, head over to Harbwick's.
Yes. I've
Walk
not been
inside.
there myself yet.
You see the window is still broken, but other than that, all of the sort of like mess and debris has been cleaned up.
Okay.
Walk inside, you see Harbwick tending to things behind the counter.
Hello there.
Yes. Hello. What can I do for you?
Sorry to come in so late. I realized there's been a stream of break-ins, and there was a notice posted to do some investigation, and I wanted just to help out.
All right. What is
I
it
just
that I
wanted
could do to be of assistance?
just answer just a couple quick questions is all. Did you notice anything or any suspicious people before the break-in?
No, I did not.
Nothing at all. Desrod has his journal out and he's writing this down. Do you know anyone of why they would break in beyond just magical items?
I mean, other than the assumption that they wanted some of my finer wares, no, I don't have any personal grudges against anybody. And as far as I know, no one has any against me. So.
I see. Would you have? Desrod pulls on his beard for a second. What about? Would it be possible? Did anything special get stolen? Anything made out of a special material? Let's say like, did you have any item that was made out of mithril, maybe a rare type of stone or metal?
There were a few gems that were stolen.
Anything
Some.
specifically out of the ordinary that wouldn't be common around here?
Well, most of what I carry is fairly out of the ordinary.
I
Had
see.
some rather rare high-level spells. Some fairly difficult to craft items of alchemical nature. Some magic items, accessories, and so forth.
See. I specialize in a certain spell. And that's right. Just hurry things on. Goes in details about the locate object spell. Don't know if he's familiar with it or not.
Yes, I'm quite familiar with the locate object.
If I was going to be investigating, I just wondered if you might have any leads on an item they might have pinched that would fit that spell for me.
Well, I did work with the authorities in order to try and track anything down, leads, clues, things of that nature. And as far as we were able to discern, whoever took whoever procured my wares, went over into Shadowglade. However, the trail was lost shortly after the break-in, according to the authorities. They're exploring other avenues of inquiry.
Very well. Okay. I appreciate your time. Sorry for keeping you for so long.
No,
Let you
that's
close up
quite all
shop.
right.
If anything, if you can come up with anything else, I am staying at the Fangblade Manor. I would I know the authorities can be quite busy, but I'm devoting all my time to this, personally.
Very well. Okay. Thank you very much.
Very well. Desrod leaves and goes to the tavern,
Okay.
and he just wants to ask Johnny a couple questions.
Yeah, you can go in. Walk back around, back towards the tavern. See, it's it's past a little past sundown now. Lights are still on. It seems like there's still people in there.
All right. Do I see Gustav?
Gaston?
Guston. I want to call it just Gustav for some reason. Guston.
Yeah, he's still in there. He's cleaning up.
I head over to Guston. Guston.
Yeah, what's up?
Hey, I'm gonna be doing a little bit of a stakeout tonight, just to see if anything happens tonight. You know, we'll get a lay of the town and such as well.
Yeah, all right, man. Seems like a
But
pretty fine idea.
oh yeah, there's work to be done. There's a wedding I'm gonna be going to, possibly in a few days, so I'll have time to work on this. But in the meantime, while I'm working on this, could I ask you a favor?
I mean, yeah, man. What's up? What do you need?
Yeah. I see. If you have any information on the delicate situation, if you ever hear information about I think they're co-workers of yours or of some type, and I don't know his name specifically. He's I guess from what I've heard, he's a sadistic fellow. Likes to punch things. I guess you'd call him a monk. I've never encountered him myself, but if you ever hear anything about him, I appreciate some information.
I mean, you're describing an awful lot of people. You got like a
something specific
name or an alias, description of the guy? Anything like, what did he look like? How tall? Hair? Eye color? Like, what's his dick smell like? Fucking anything other than likes to punch shit and mean? Like, you just described a shitload of people, man.
He has a special magic that has been reported. Something to do with thorns and stealing people's life and something like that. I don't know. I really don't know much more.
It doesn't sound like anybody I ever came across, but I mean,
No.
no.
I think. Okay, and then not that person. Have you heard of a lady named Natasha?
Tasha? Yeah. Yeah, I know her.
Natasha. Oh. Yeah. Uh. If you ever, do you know where she is right now? I know she's probably pretty busy.
She left to go be some bodyguard a few days ago. Went on a trip,
Oh.
should be back in town pretty soon, I think.
Pretty soon, you say?
Yeah, I think so. Contract's only for a little while.
This contract for the break-ins?
No. She
Oh.
picked up some job being a bodyguard.
The bodyguard. Yeah, it makes sense. All right, maybe if she comes back in town before the wedding, I'll give her a visit. Anyways, I'm gonna head out.
Yeah, if
Thank
you
you.
if you want to talk to her, I can like take down a note and let her know that you're looking for her.
Yeah. Yeah, I can. I would like that. Just write down that uh strings polished rock wants to mercenary wants to have a word with her. Uh, maybe work out a job high paying.
All right, yeah, sure. She comes
Yeah.
back, I'll let her know.
Thank you so much. I'll check in in a couple of days, see if she does.
All right.
In the meantime, you recommend any place I should check around here?
I mean, you looking into the robberies?
Yeah. I mean, I know they'd already said they trailed off to Shadowglade, but
I mean, I guess you could go and look around any of the places that got broken into. Talk to those
right.
people. Other than that, like if you're gonna like hang out and like keep watch somewhere, I don't know.
And like to do some sketches around the town with my new journal. Yeah, I don't like to say it, but I grew up kind of fancy, and I like my drawing abilities.
Yeah, I mean, that's fine.
And that's all I have for you.
All right.
Thank you for your time. I'll come by probably tomorrow night and maybe play some more music.
Yeah, sure thing, man.
All right. Desserad leaves. And he just is on patrol for the night.
Okay.
He's examining all the places that were broken into, taking down the names, and that's it. And can I roll stealth?
Sure.
He wants to try to do this, like be stealthy during the night. Yo, that's not bad
Not bad.
for Dusseron.
Go ahead and give me an investigation check.
Oh, that's gonna be so bad.
Well, you are investigating.
Yep.
Okay.
That's true.
You walk around. There are places that show obvious signs of break-in, so you write down those locations. Other than that, you're not able to get any leads as you go
Yep.
around town, right? A lot of stuff has already been cleaned up, and things that would have been physical evidence probably have been taken in by authorities.
All right, and then before whenever the bakery opens, Desrod was gonna go over there, buy a pretty big piece of cake, and put down 10 gold and just uh go over to the port and throw it in the water and make another offering. But that's it. That's all Dustrod's doing tonight.
So, bakery opens, you go over, buy some pastry, head over to the harbor, say a prayer, throw the pastry in.
Yes.
Go ahead and give me a Constitution save for your exhaustion.
Okay. Saving throw, right?
Yep.
Ooh, so slow. So close.
Yep. All right. So you have one level of exhaustion.
It's okay.
Okay. Go ahead and give me a perception check.
With disadvantage.
Uh huh. Okay. As you go and you say your prayer and throw the pastry in, you hear a loud splash off in the distance. You don't see what it was, but it is something that you are aware of.
Okay. Alright, and with that, Desrod returns to the manor.
Okay. Mitt, go ahead and give me your investigation check.
Ooh, let me see here. Oh wait, that was insight. Both of those were insight. My shit logged. Investigation 18.
All right. I will send you what you find in the
Orly Shorely.
in the book with your 18. How long would you say that you spent reading the book?
Probably like typically before I go to bed at night, I watch TikTok for about 2 hours. So we'll say roughly that. I feel like that's a fair assessment, like book talk instead.
Okay. So I will send that to you. Okay. Lena, what are you up to? As you would most likely be awake before the others.
Well, early in the morning, I'm not really planning on doing anything. So I'm just I'm gonna try to keep the appearances up and like stay in my bedroom a bit longer. Maybe try to focus a bit on like on the sort of like faded out memories I still have around in my head, trying to like make sense of some of them, which is something I haven't done in a while. And like when people start getting up, I'll also leave my room.
Okay.
Unless they sleep in because they were like really wasted. So if they decide to sleep in, I'm gonna leave like after the sun comes up and everything.
Okay. Kashel and Arsen, go ahead and roll initiative for me to see which
Fantastic.
of you two wakes up earliest.
That's a 20.
That's pretty good.
18.
Just
Oh, so-
barely. Kashel, you wake up a little after sunrise as the sun comes in through your window. You see Arsen sleeping in the bed next to you. You also notice that the two of you have been sort of tucked into the bed.
Oh boy.
Sort of like repositioned, kind of, like moved into the bed to be in a more comfortable sleeping position, tucked in.
What do I remember?
Go ahead and give me an insight roll. We'll say with disadvantage because of the
I
drinking.
don't think that's necessary.
That's true. Okay, yeah, you
That's
rolled a
straight
0. That's pretty good. Pretty good. All right.
How can you roll this here? Oh,
He
negative.
rolled a 2 and he has a -2. Yeah. Poor Cash.
Damn.
Poor Cash.
Sucks to be casual.
You don't remember anything. You blacked out pretty quick, and you come to. You remember getting the drinks. You remember being in your room with Kavara and Arsen, and that's it.
Oh boy. All right, then I guess I'm gonna get up. Probably get changed. Make sure I'm nice and presentable. Being back at my house.
Does Arsen wake up when Cash moves?
Give me a perception check with disadvantage.
I'm just gonna roll it twice.
Or if Kashel is trying to like get out of bed without waking up Arsen, you can give me a stealth roll. You won't apply disadvantage to this because you're not wearing your armor, obviously.
Oh no, I don't know a goddamn thing of what happened, so I wouldn't really have much of a reason to. It's just kind of okay. They started
Well, I mean,
up and at 'em.
yeah, but just because you don't remember what happened doesn't mean that you would like not necessarily be like get out of
That's fair.
bed.
That's
Not
fair.
like
That's
yeah.
fair. That's an 11.
Okay. So Arsen,
what do I roll?
give me perception with disadvantage because you are
So
still like the sun's coming into the room, but like you are not all the way awake yet.
It's
Okay.
probably going to be that 4.
Yeah. Yeah. So okay. Cash, you don't wake up Arsen as you get out of bed. You let the boy
He
get some more
sleeps
sleep.
in.
What would you like to do?
Um, I'm gonna go over and see if Lena is in her room because I need to have a conversation with Lena.
Okay. You go. Would Cash know which room she's in?
No, I would have to ask.
Yeah. I feel like you
Yeah,
can find one of.
Cash wasn't there when I got my room assigned.
Yeah. I feel like Cash would go find one of the find one of your retainers, ask which room Illyria Lena's in, and get directed towards it. Get to the room, knock on the door to see if Lena's awake.
I'm always awake.
Sleep is for the
That's her
dead.
secret.
Sleep is for people who are still alive. So I'm gonna. So I hear the knock. I have no idea what that is. So I'm going to get up and open the door. Oh, hi, Kashel.
Hi, I need to speak with you for a minute. Is that all right?
Yeah, sure, come in.
All right. I go look for a chair. If you want to take a seat real quick. I have I have a couple of things that I need to ask you. They're not personal questions. I want an honest opinion on what you think about the events of yesterday, and like in order to make sure that it is honest, I would like to cast Zone of Truth. Is that something that you would be all right with?
Oh, you don't trust me?
It's less about that. It's more I need to make sure that the answers that I get are truthful. Again, no prying questions, simply opinions. And if I go beyond that, if you're not comfortable, then
Even if you cast Zone of Truth, I'll just not speak if I don't want to answer. So whatever. You can go ahead, I guess.
all right. I'm gonna cast Zone of Truth over at Lena.
I'm just sitting on my bed casually.
All right. Are you gonna? Is it? Are you
Uh,
willing on that one?
Yeah, Lena can
Yeah,
choose to fail the save.
Yeah, I'm willing. I'm gonna fail the save.
All right. First question: how do you feel about the events of yesterday? The event that Urgwet held.
I feel like. Well, I mean, it was a declaration of war, which is usually not a good thing. Um, so, I mean, I'm not sure exactly how to answer that. Like, I feel like a lot of people are gonna die for seemingly not much. Like, as far as I can tell, they were not in danger of being invaded. I mean, they did do the invading a long time ago, so like, I guess they're scared, like someone else is gonna do to them what they did to others. Um, but I feel like it's gonna be a lot of lost lives for ultimately nothing.
Okay. Second question: what do you think should be done about the situation?
Honestly, I don't know. I haven't really thought about it. I don't feel like I'm personally in a position where I can affect any sort of change.
It's not
Uh,
not a question of what change you can affect. It's what do you think should be done?
I mean, I think someone should knock some sense into Urgwit and make him stop. Like he has an unstoppable army he can use to just defend the place. He doesn't have to go and murder a bunch of people on the continents.
Okay. I'm gonna break concentration on Zone of Truth. So, Zone of Truth is gone. My next question is, what are you?
A human. Why are you asking?
When I was back in town, I saw something that was somewhat alarming. I'm gonna cast silent image to show an image of the portrait that I saw. The description that Mike gave me was a painting of the Shadowed Queen, a woman of around average height with fair skin and long dark hair. She looks as though she could be Lena's mother.
Oh, so that's what shocked you. I'm saying that out of character.
Yeah.
All right, all right. Oh, wait, but like the image is clearly like different from me still. Like similar, but not
Right.
identical.
It appears as though it could be your mother.
Yeah, okay. Well, okay, so I guess you know, I'll put some, cards on the table. I guess there's some things I can um I guess there's some things I can reveal. So first one, I have literally no memories that predate about a year ago. I don't remember anything from before that. I woke up somewhere and I didn't know who I was. I didn't know where I was. I kind of just, got up, gathered some stuff that was just laying around, and I left, thinking I would probably like there weren't anybody there. It's like I couldn't just ask the people there because I was all by myself. And yeah, I've basically been on this quest since then to try to figure out like what happened to me because I don't remember anything. So like yeah, like this person that the portrait you saw, uh and that you're showing me right now with your spell, like yeah, that looks a bit like me, like not identical, but it's pretty similar, but I don't know who that is. If I'm related to that person, I don't remember it.
So this is a portrait of, well, what the members of the church were calling the Shadowed Queen.
Mm-hmm.
You can see how this would be something they needed to ask about. I appreciate you telling me all of that, and if there's anything more that I find that I may be able to share with you, I would absolutely be glad to. I want to make sure that I know who I'm traveling with.
Yeah, that's understandable. Uh, but yeah, like honestly, I have no memories from like I don't really know what my age is. I don't know when I was born and where I was born. Like I kind of gathered some things since like in the year I've been traveling. Like the things I collected after waking up. Like in there was a spell book. And at first, I couldn't really decipher anything in it, and as time passed, I kind of figured out how the spells in it worked, and now I'm pretty convinced that that spell book was mine before I lost my memory. Um, but like I can speak Elvish as well. Like it kind of just came back to me after I heard it. I don't know where I learned that. So yeah, if you find anything that might be related to me, it's I'm looking for more information about my own past. So I take the help definitely.
All right. I've currently got one of their religious texts, and I'm trying to make sense of it myself. But um, with that, if you're not sure uh, and you don't want to be deified for whatever reason, absolutely be careful around the church. It is
Oh, I
something
mean,
that
now
very
I kind of
clearly
feel
could
like I
cause
have to go
problems.
there.
Well, yeah, just be careful around it.
It's fine. I have my cloak.
All right. Well, I'll leave you be then.
Yeah. Thanks for bringing that to my attention. It might become useful eventually, like as I figure more things out.
All right, and Cash is gonna leave back over to his room. Check in on Arsen, see how he's doing.
Okay. Kevara, what are you doing when you wake up?
Um, kind of just well, I fell asleep on the floor, so my back probably hurts. No, I get up, I kind of stretch. I know I had made plans with Arsen, so I'm probably like gonna walk out, go downstairs, and maybe wait for him. Kind of look around, see if I can find a kitchen.
Okay.
Yeah,
There's absolutely a kitchen.
I don't know where I'd be at.
So you
Do I see any of the retainers or Violet?
yeah, you see people walking around.
All right. I'm just gonna walk up to somebody and ask where the kitchen's at.
Dice to see who you find.
Who do I find?
As I open
Anyone
my
but
box of
Yalvin.
dice. You walk out, start to kind of wander around downstairs a little bit, and you see Alvin.
Oh, sweet. Alvin,
Yes. How may I help you?
do we have a kitchen here?
Of
Well, you
course.
obviously have a kitchen. That's a stupid question.
Is there anything that I could get you? Some breakfast, perhaps?
Yeah, just a small breakfast and maybe a few sandwiches for later. Just packed up
Absolutely.
nicely.
What would you like on your sandwiches?
Um, meat, cheese, maybe some mustard.
Any preference on meats or cheeses?
No, none.
All right. Um, come, follow me. I'll show you to the dining hall, and you can wait there while I fetch you your breakfast.
All right, thank you.
Not a problem. You follow him through a couple hallways into a fairly modestly sized dining room. He
What
pulls one of the chairs out for you.
while we're walking, what would I roll to like look for anything strange, like in the hallways or whatever rooms we're going through?
Give me a perception check.
13. I'm just kind of looking to see if there's like any signs of like, say, like since Ergot and Cash's mom or Ergo and Cash's mom are working together, see if there's like any signs of some mischief.
You don't see anything out of the ordinary.
Okay.
It's fairly well decorated. Um, not as lavish as it could be, but there's still a definite sense of wealth
Yeah.
in how everything is kind of designed. But nothing that strikes you as odd.
Damn, Cash was living the good life.
Rich gang.
Rich gang.
Uh, you end up in the dining hall. Alvin pulls a chair out for you and goes to make you some breakfast.
Okay. And then once all that's done, I'm probably gonna have my little packed snacks and kind of just wait for Arsen. I don't want to go bug the two lovers, obviously.
Okay. Jastrad, you show back up in the manor.
Yes.
Calvin lets you in and greets you as you return.
Yes.
What would you like to do?
Calvin, right?
Yes,
Yes, I had a rough night. You wouldn't happen to be able to make me a sandwich, would you?
of course. Follow me right this way, and
Alright.
I will escort you to the dining hall and get you some food.
Yes. You wouldn't mind if um, if I don't know if you would have these ingredients on you, but you think you would have some, uh, crusty bread, soft on the inside, maybe, with some goat cheese, some tomatoes, black olives, some thyme on it. Toasted, please.
Very well.
Thank you so much. And give me a general glass of whiskey on the rocks, please, for the morning.
You're
All
getting
right.
drunk this early.
The Dust Rod's had a long night.
Dust Rod's in there with me, right?
Yes.
Yeah,
Calvin escorts you to the dining hall. You see Kayavara sitting at the table.
Yeah.
Calvin pulls a
Make
chair
the
out for you.
yes. Pressed peppercorn, please, too. Maybe some pecorino, any aroma, any hard cheese, grated, and some thinly sliced garlic on it too, please.
Very well. I shall
Thank you
return
so much.
momentarily.
Okay,
Uh,
better make it right. Okay.
Calvin heads off towards the kitchen. You join Kayavara at the table.
Did Kayavara hear me be all pretentious with my ordering?
Yes, of course I did.
Uh-huh,
I don't know. Should I
absolutely.
roll
Okay.
the check like me?
You have a passive perception of 11, and this room echoes.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay, so you just heard the aristocratic dust rod come out.
Yeah.
Oh, you're the first one to hear it. Okay.
Oh
He
my
sits
goodness, Dust
down.
Rod. Just come on, steak and eggs. Why are you drinking this early?
Uh,
He's a dwarf.
I'm a dwarf. I made like a fancy sandwich and good opera, good music, a good debate here and there, but if I don't have whiskey in my blood, then what am I?
Fair. I guess I wouldn't.
Sober.
I have horns, and I just poke the tip of my horns in the back.
In any case, I share. I took a job last night, and at a tavern.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah. Can I trust you with something personal?
I mean, who am I gonna tell?
Fair enough. So I went to the tavern, and I noticed that there was it's a certain mercenary group there that seems to hold sway. Um, I call them the they're the Black Shard mercenary group, and I let's just say my mercenary group and my family have some history.
Some beef.
Yes, bloody rare beef, I would say.
You didn't cause any troubles, did you?
No, I I'm sorry. It's been a very rough last day, but right now I can't afford to cause any trouble. In fact, I've really realized that my things are a little bit different how I'm seeing things since the incident went down.
That's fair.
In any case, we have a few days before the wedding, and they gave me a job to investigate the robberies around town.
All right then. I wonder if the store owners are just staging the robberies at this point.
I wouldn't know. I mean, why would they?
Sure.
Doesn't seem like there's gonna be any income for them, or
Maybe they have insurance on that building.
yeah, maybe. In any case, uh, maybe we can go head to Shadowglade before the wedding and come back do some investigation. That's what one of the shopkeepers told me. That's where their leads trailed off. We have, what is it, 5 days now?
Unsure. I wasn't paying attention too much, to be
That's
fair.
fair. In any case, I'm just gonna wait for my sandwich. And Dusrod plonks down heavily, his head onto the table, just arms in his lap, just face first.
I'm just gonna pat Dustrod on the back and just, well, good luck. I'll let you know if I see anything while I'm out and about.
Dusrod grunts. Okay.
Kashel, you return to your room. And as you open the door, you see Arsen start to wake up.
Do I remember anything from the night before?
Give me an insight check.
Ooh.
With disadvantage because you were drunk.
Okay. 12.
Yeah. You remember bits and pieces.
Okay.
You remember everybody being really drunk. You remember Kashel trying to show off a painting, like
Mm-hmm.
trying to like make a picture of something, but it
Mm-hmm.
kept coming out wrong. You remember telling them what Sheena told you. You
Mm-hmm.
remember Kavar crying. And you do remember trying to kiss Kashel.
Do I remember if it worked?
It gets hazy there.
Okay. Yeesh. I imagine Arsen wakes up with his face in the pillow and he just lets out the longest groan.
You all right, Arsen?
Huh? Yeah, no, I'm, hungover. I drank more than my body weight in alcohol last night, so
I feel that one.
I look up, like Arsen looks up at Cash. Does he notice anything on him?
Roll perception.
Oh, nope,
Nope. You're still waking up,
nope.
right?
Mm-hmm.
Eyes are a little blurry. Got a little bit of a headache.
Yeah. How much do you remember from yesterday, Cash?
Like as soon as I down that second drink, I have nothing. How about you?
Ooh. Bits and pieces. Uh, Man, what time is it? I promised Kiavara I would show her around my old stomping grounds, you know. I should really get up and go do that, actually. I should go and get up now.
I mean,
And
yeah,
I'm
that is.
gonna try to just stumble out of the bed.
I mean, it's about time for breakfast, so we could probably get something to eat.
Cool. Food sounds great. Food is really nice. I'm super hungry. Arsen proceeds to stumble towards where he left all of his stuff last night and kind of awkwardly put on his cloak and he stops and he's like, I did mention something vaguely important last night about Sheena that I think I have to tell you guys again. I'll just tell you right now. And he looks over all of his like stuff and he just like he finds the note and he hands it to Cash and he's like, so Sheena handed this to me before we left, essentially telling me that she thinks Urgwit is what's his face? Stall something.
Vernon Vernstall.
Yeah, that guy.
That changes a lot of things.
That's a little suspicious, if you ask me. It would also give us reason why the weird celestial guy looked like a young Urgwit, because maybe that was like his old self or something. You know what I mean?
Maybe.
Maybe. I
I think this just leaves us with a lot more questions than any answers.
have so many questions.
You know what? Let's go down. Let's go get something to eat. See about processing this.
Okay. Yeah, let's go do that. And I'm gonna leave all the potions and stuff in Cash's room that I had collected and just grab my necessities. And
Okay.
As I lead Arsen to the dining hall.
I keep like a good like 3 feet between us.
Okay.
3 feet,
Uh,
because not entirely gay yet.
Yeah, yeah. You guys head downstairs over to the dining hall, where you see Alvin and Calvin bringing food out for Keavara and Dustrod. Dustrod, your food is perfectly prepared. Keavara, yours is as well. Definitely more than you asked for.
All I did was ask for steak and eggs. Is
Yeah.
the steak bleeding at least? Like, is it still?
But like you have steak, eggs, hash browns, pancakes, like full spread.
Oh my god.
Arsen walks
And
over
also
and he takes one of the pancakes.
and you also have placed on the table next to that a picnic basket full of finger sandwiches.
Hell yeah.
Did I get my whiskey?
Yes, you did.
Nice. Is it in a bottle or is it like with ice inside, or is it already come prepared for me?
Prepared for you.
Prepared for me? Okay. Dusrod does the fancy thing and like smells the whiskey and takes a drink of it, you know.
Did you
Like,
twirl it around in the cup first?
yes, I did. I did the full pretenses whiskey thing. And how good is it?
It's good. Everything here's top shelf.
Help self. And he starts to greedily just munch on his sandwich like he hasn't eaten. Well, he didn't eat. He didn't eat at all last night, actually.
Yep.
So it's
As Kashel and Arsen walk in, Alvin regards both of you. He's like, welcome. I trust that you slept well last night.
Arsen makes a grunt like sound from his throat and just like reaches for the pancakes.
A little bit of a hangover, I see.
Do you have anything for that? Do you have anything for that? Do you have anything to make me not?
Yes, I can whip something up for you.
Okay, cool, thank you.
Desrod offers his whiskey.
I'm not. Nope.
I was saying, a friendly
Nope.
dancing dwarf once recommended me, a hangover cure.
I don't think I'm gonna be drinking alcohol for a minute.
Desrod shrugs his shoulders and drinks some more. Takes another drink.
What can I get both of you for
Arsen,
breakfast?
Surprise me.
can I
Very
have some
well.
coffee? And then can I also have a muffin?
Yeah.
Okay. That's it.
Cash
Okay.
just gets a bowl of Cheerios and an orange
I
juice.
I'm
guess
also
I guess I
he's
heard
also
people.
eating the pancake.
I guess I heard people getting up and moving around, so I'm also gonna leave my room and see if I can find where everyone is.
Yeah, you can follow
Um,
the like sort of commotion
All right,
down to there.
all right.
Arsen's
So
gonna lean next to Kevara real quick and be like, I need to talk to you as soon as we can.
Lena,
Okay, well,
as you walk in, Alvin looks up at you and he's like, and can I get anything for you, miss?
something very light.
Something light. Very well. Coming right up. And he kind of walks back into the kitchen.
I hate that you're forcing me to waste food.
Oh
It would
no.
be impolite to not ask if you wanted anything.
I'm saying out of character the rest of the party. That like, I mean, normally I would just have been like, oh no, I don't need anything. But like, they're gonna look at me and be like, oh, she's sus again. Like, I'm gonna avoid that by
Like
eating
everyone but
something.
Kiavara don't care right now.
I have to
Yeah,
maintain. I have to
Arsen
maintain
could
the
give a shit
facade.
less right now.
I think we're all.
I don't know what you all went through. Okay, I have to maintain the facade.
That's true.
Lena's
So-
just like, I have to conceal, don't feel, and then Arsen has his face in a pancake.
Especially if after you just got asked, what are you?
Yeah, exactly. Like, oh, I'm a human who lost her memory. That's that's the extent I told you. So it's
Right.
fine. But I still have to eat so I can pretend I'm human.
So everyone's gathered, right? Right now.
Everybody
Linda's in
except
a
Mary,
there.
who's
bit.
somewhere else. Yeah.
Everybody, but okay. So like Desrod takes another sip of his whiskey and he looks at Cass and he asks, "So, what's the plan?"
At this time, I don't really have one. If anybody has anything they need to do in the area, if anyone has anything they want to do in the area, might as well take the time to do it.
Well,
There's a
since he's
lot to process, and I don't know what to do.
I mean, assuming that nothing goes down, we still have time before the quote unquote wedding. Hoping nothing goes down at that time.
well, it just so happens I was out and about last night, and if you haven't noticed, there was a lot of break-ins recently.
Yeah, I've noticed.
Yeah.
I may have picked up a job opportunity to go investigating.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, well, that's gonna take you some time.
Yeah,
I mean, we know who did it. Just gonna have to find proof.
I
who
mean,
did it?
how long would
The
it take? How far is Cash? How far is Shadowglade away?
Wait, why do you want to know where Shadowglade is?
I asked the magic shop owner. He said the trail led off to Shadowglade.
Arsen gets up and he takes 2 pancakes and he just walks out.
it's the golems. We saw them.
I feel like you should ask more people who were robbed before then.
Asked more people that were robbed. I asked 2 people. I mean, we can go. I can go ask more people. I mean, as far as I was aware, the magic shop owner said the authorities did this investigation. It led off to Shadowglade and trailed off there.
Okay, but like you know that the golems who are eating magic items, which seems to be what has been stolen from those shops, are in league with the authorities, right? Or rather, the authorities are like under the control of Urgwet, who made the golems who eat the magic items.
Yeah, it was interesting that instruments were stolen then too.
Maybe the instruments were magical.
Maybe.
I'm gonna grab my little picnic basket and follow after Arsen.
Arsen, you get roughly like a quarter of the way to the door, and
Mhm.
Calvin stops you. He's like, Mr. Arsen, I was requested to bring you this. We couldn't help but overhear that you had stormed out of the dining hall. So here you are. And he hands you a glass of some sort of concoction, as well as some breakfast wrapped up to go.
Oh, Arsen kind of stands there like an idiot for a second and then downs the concoction. Is it disgusting?
It doesn't taste super great, no.
Yeah, he makes a face. He scrunches his little nose. He hands the glass back and he's like, "Thanks. I appreciate it. I'm just, it do you can I ask you a question?
Yes, of course.
How I have very vague memories of the night before. Um who did anyone go into Cash's room last night?
I believe the Lady Fangblade did.
Uh
To check up
okay.
on her son, and
Mm-hmm.
I suppose she was feeling nostalgic for when he was a small
A little
child.
lad. Mm-hmm.
Yes, yeah.
Okay. When you see her next, can you tell her that Arsen said, "I'm sorry"?
Very well. I don't quite understand why, but certainly, yes.
I don't know. I just feel like an apology is in order for the fact that she had to walk in on whatever she had to walk in on. I don't even know what she walked in on. I can only imagine
Well, I
what
imagine that
kind
you
of.
were asleep.
Yeah, that was asleep all right. Okay, thank you so much for the food and the thing. And I'll see you on the flip side.
Yes.
And he continues out the door.
You drink the concoction, like your sinuses blow out like
God,
immediately. Like it's like you just did a line of wasabi.
hell yeah.
Your hangover is gone,
Nice.
but like
Cool.
also like the inside of your throat kind of burns a little bit.
That's okay. I drink the coffee.
Kashel, Alvin comes out with a small cake and a candle in it and says surprise, as well as some eggs, bacon, sausage. Places it on the table and he's like, here you are. A surprise.
I guess I did say surprise me. Well done.
You are welcome.
Thank you very much, Alvin.
Of course, of course. If there's nothing else that anyone needs, enjoy your food. And if anything happens and you need one of us, just call.
Well, thank you very much.
Yes. And he bows and turns around and walks away to go take care of the house. Mitt, what are you up to
I
when
wait
you wake up?
outside for Kevara, by the way. I'm outside waiting for her.
Yeah, Kbara came after you, like followed after you.
Okay, good.
Mitt, what are you doing when you wake up?
Sorry, I gotta wake up in person too. It's been a while. Yeah, so Mitt wakes up, kind of like skims over the book again that he put on like the nightstand in his room. He goes, Greg, what time is it? And he just stares intensely at Greg.
Greg kind of like spins around a little bit. You notice that he spins around exactly 1/8 of a full circle.
Okay. 6 p.m. How long did I sleep, Greg?
You notice that Greg seems visibly disappointed in your ability to tell time, and then holds his little arms, his little like makes like little
Yeah.
like firearms and holds them into a position of 8 o'clock.
Greg, can you do me a favor while I go get ready? Can you go see if the others from last night are still at the bar? Go see if your new friend Oliver is there. While Greg goes down to check if people are arrived for our meeting, I'm just going to get ready to go down there, get clean, get some clothes on, do like the little thing where you like lick your pinkies and then you like stroke your eyebrows out, looking real fresh for the day.
You
He does
see
like finger
Greg kind
guns
of
in the
like
mirror.
Greg kind of like goes up to like walk out the door and just kind of like underneath the like the bottom of the door and just kind of like disappears for a little bit as you get ready.
I want to go over to the window because I have a street view and just kind of maybe roll investigation to see if I notice anything going on out there. If there's any hustle and bustle on the streets, or if my passive perception that is not a 5 roll on investigation sees anything, that would be nice too.
With your passive perception, you see like it's early morning, shops are like opening up, people are starting to like kind of like go to work. You see people walking in the direction of the harbor. You see people walking in the direction like kind of all over the place.
I
It's
see the
still
harbor
quiet.
from where I'm at.
Not quite. Like you
Gotcha.
get like you can like you know where it is if you like lean out the window and kind of turn towards
Yeah, I didn't know if I had
towards
like
that
a harbor
direction.
shot from the tavern, if I had a good view or not.
No, there's stuff in the way.
I gotcha. Yeah. Okay. Other
Uh,
than that, then it's whenever Greg comes back with an answer, I'm going to probably head down.
Greg comes back. Doesn't seem like he found anybody.
Okay. Well, then I'm gonna actually go downstairs, say hi to Gaston, and then I'm going to actually walk outside to the harbor to see if our pirate friends are still around.
You go down into the tavern. Gaston's not the one who's
Uh,
at the bar counter right now.
I put a breakfast order in for 5, so whenever they do show up for the meeting, we can all have a nice breakfast and do that. And I just let them know that I'll be back here in a few minutes.
Okay. And you said you
And
head off
then
towards the harbor.
yeah, I'll walk over to the harbor quick just to see if I like see Wesley and the boys jingle jangle. See if they're still here, if they already took off.
Oh yeah, ship's still there.
Okay. I gotcha. Is anybody on the ship? Do I notice anybody?
Yeah, they're still in. Like nobody doesn't look like anybody's really like done much in the town.
Yeah, kind of just hanging out. Do I see Wesley or the captain?
Yeah, you see both.
I want to walk up to the are they near each other? Like are they together, or are they like sporadic across the boat?
They're close-ish. You can definitely
Okay.
get like within earshot of both.
I just want to yell out permission to come aboard, Captain.
You see she like turns and looks and she's like she like kind of like waves you on.
Yeah, I was like, I have a couple questions. So, as I got to the island, I found some information. I wanted to know if you guys knew, as you are, experienced around the world, if you know anything about the Church of the Shadowed Queen.
Yeah. Yeah, I've seen them around a couple places.
Do you know anything about the Shadowed Queen? Do you know who she was? Do you know her name aside from Shadowed Queen?
No, I never got her name. Church formed I don't know, century ago, give or take.
Do you know who leads the church? Do you know who's their like headmaster or leader or their main man or woman? We're not discriminating here on this boat.
I know that I know it is a woman. I don't know what her name is. I never really
A
gave
woman
two
leads the
shits about it.
church. Yeah,
Yeah.
of course.
Yeah,
What about you,
so
Wesley?
Oh, no, I don't really bother very much with the religions of man. So I tend to stay away from their sort of spirituality. Usually it is used as a weapon to subjugate the masses more than it is to lift anyone up.
Based, Wesley, based, my boy. I'm going to, while I'm here on the boat, I'm gonna grab my stuff that I left, and I'm gonna take it back with me to the tavern.
Okay.
Other than that, I'm gonna thank them and then probably head back to see if my pals are there.
Uh, you head back to the tavern. You see, uh, some of them are there. They're not all
Yeah.
there, but Oliver is among the group, like
Yeah,
the handful of them that are present.
gotcha. I'll be right down in a second. I just have to put some stuff upstairs. I've already put orders in for breakfast for everybody, so just bear with me for a moment. Run upstairs real quick, and I throw my stuff in and come back down to join them at the table.
It's amazing how nice Mitt is to other people.
Hey, Mitt's been very nice to you guys. So you run up, drop off your stuff, come back down, joining Oliver, Oliver, Fenn, and Trilosra at the table.
So, what's the plan today? Do you guys have anything in mind? I went over some of the pamphlets that the nice man at the church gave me. Um, do you guys know who the leader of the church is? Do you guys have a name? Do you have a name of the Shadow Queen? Where are you guys at in your investigation?
And you see Oliver speaks up and he's like, we don't really have a and like a name for who she's supposed to be, or like whatever her name was. It seems like they don't know. They just call her the Shadow Queen.
I see.
And it seems like they're like base, I guess. Like they're not based in the islands, so we
Do you
haven't
know
really.
where they're based?
It seems like they're out of Philnatheus.
Vilnatheus. So you guys know they're based there. You don't know their name. What do you guys know anything beyond this, or are we all still running to first base here?
It seems like we're all kind of. I mean, we're not really looking into the church at large. We're just kind of like we're like that's not the avenue that Sophia has wanted to.
Sophia, what is that avenue?
Sophia's not down yet.
Oh, okay. What avenue has Sophia tried to guide you guys down? Because I mean I was told last night that you guys are trying to figure out who this woman is, correct? And I'm assuming that's the Shadowed Queen.
I mean,
Or, I did find out, Oliver, sorry to interrupt you, my dear boy, but the leader of the church, I do also know, in fact, is a woman.
okay. I guess that makes sense. If they worship a woman, then it would be kind of like a matriarchal sort of thing.
Hey, you never know. You never know. We can't judge. We always got to fact check.
Okay, that's fair. Yeah.
Isn't that right, Greg? Tell him, Greg.
Greg nods.
So what have you guys done thus far then? Catch me up. Get me up to speed, Oliver.
Well, if if she's supposed to be alive, then she has to be somewhere. So we've kind of just been going around trying to figure out if we can find a the person.
So she's
But
not
like
in
from what we've
Philnatheus?
we don't know if that's where she's from, or if that's where she is. It doesn't seem like the church knows either.
I
Just that
see.
she's like going to come back, and then there's some people who think that she is back, but it doesn't seem like there's much of a consensus between them.
Wesley was right. Anywho, what is the plan today? Have you guys decided on what you guys are going to do? Are there any other churches in the area? Do they have bases of operations in all the surrounding towns, or is it just here on this island?
We haven't gone anywhere else on the island yet. We were gonna go down and start heading towards Erisfall to see if there's anything we can find there. There's been some people who have, like, we heard rumors about people going missing in the area, so we were gonna go check that out and see if maybe we can figure out what's going on with that, and if maybe it's related or something. I
I
don't
see.
know.
You guys are gonna head to Airsfall today. I will probably not go with you guys to Airsfall. I will probably go back in and check with my I don't know what's a good word for them. I wouldn't necessarily call them friends, Oliver, but some travel companions that I came here with, and then probably do some research on my own and check back in with you guys here in a couple days when you return from Airsfall.
Okay, that's fine.
I won't be alone. Greg will be with me too. So Anywho, enjoy your breakfast. If Sophia needs me for any reason, have her. I'm sure you guys can find me, or I can find you. Anywho, I will probably be back in and around town tonight. So if you see me, let me know.
Okay.
If you guys need to tell me anything else.
All right. Good luck with however you're gonna, with whatever clue finding stuff you decide to do, Scunch. And we'll talk to you. We'll talk to you when we see you.
I look over at Greg and I'll be like, I told you Scunch was cool, man. All right. I'm going to leave the tavern and probably head towards Fangblade Manor to see what everybody else is up to.
Okay. You head out of the tavern, start walking up towards Fangblade Manor. You run into Arsen and Kayavara as they're kind of heading away from there.
Let's see. What are you two up to today? Arsen, you look a little sick. Long night?
No, I'm fine. I'm fine.
You
I'm
don't look fine.
peachy.
Peachy. That peach
Peachy.
schnapps, maybe.
Maybe a little. Anyway, we're just gonna go over to my old stomping ground. I'm from the town next, over the fucking huge ass wall over there.
That wall over there.
Yeah.
What's
The
everybody else up to?
huge wall. I have literally no idea, and I could care less. I think Dustrod is doing some contract research to see who's breaking into places. Cash is dealing with the,
You know what? Let me stop
whatever.
you there. I'm not interested in hearing any music or eating any leaves. So if you guys don't mind, I'll tag along with you.
Okay, that's fine.
All right. Yeah, whatever.
Can you
Can
just
Greg
do
come?
me? Of course, Greg can come.
Okay.
Yeah, Greg is welcome.
You see
Greg
Greg
is
strikes
always
a power
welcome.
pose with his hands on his hips.
Oh, hell yeah.
Arsen literally just clutches his chest. What a little guy. I mean, I guess we're all going. It's gonna be a little. This is Kevara's corruption arc. I'm teaching her how to be chaotic.
I'm pretty good at being chaotic.
Yeah.
All right.
All right,
cool.
this should
I
go
need
fine.
plenty of teachers. Does Greg like sandwiches? I have a lot of sandwiches here.
Greg, do you like sandwiches?
Greg shrugs.
He'll take one. I'll take one too. I ordered breakfast and didn't. If you're offering, if you're offering Greg, surely I could have a bite at least. I mean, me and Greg could just split one. But...
There's so many sandwiches. I'm sure you
Okay,
can have one.
I've already invited myself on your guys' chaos journey.
Yeah,
I don't want to impose on your sandwiches as well.
that's the most chaotic thing, and just inviting yourself.
Yeah.
Mhm.
It's either that or I listen to music and eat leaves. Can you really blame me?
I mean, I guess not. All right. I
And
mean, let's
what
just
was that?
fucking
What was that
go.
favor you were asking for?
Oh, can you for 10 minutes, walk 100 feet away from us, and then come back?
Sure.
Okay.
Me and Greg will if you pointed us in the direction of the town, so me and Greg are just going to be like 150 feet ahead of you.
Okay, cool. We'll meet you there.
I look over to Greg and I'll be like, I think they're telling each other secrets.
We are telling each other secrets.
Greg, go listen. Greg, go listen.
Greg shakes his head.
Gosh, damn it, Greg.
Greg's the homie.
Greg couldn't communicate them to me anyway. It'd just be funny.
Once Mitt is gone, Arsen's gonna look at Kiyobar and be like, "How much do you remember from last night?"
Should I roll perception to see?
I feel like Kevara would remember everything that happened.
Okay, yeah, I was only 33% drunk.
Mm-hmm.
I remember basically everything up to the point you fell on Cash.
Okay,
I
okay.
escorted myself out afterwards.
Thank you. I have no idea what happened after that, except vaguely that I may or may not have made a move on him while we were intoxicated.
Oh, that's hot.
Is
Congratulations.
it? He doesn't seem to remember anything, or if he does, he's not saying anything.
You both were pretty drunk.
I don't. I don't know how to feel about the situation. I'm at a loss. I've never been in this situation before.
I mean, well, depending on whether either of you remember everything by the end of the day, I'd just say go with it for a bit. I don't know. I've never been in that situation either, so.
Jeez, look at me. I'm a fucking all right. Whew. I mean, like, what's the worst that can happen, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. It's like what? Cash hates me forever.
I don't
as
think
if
you would.
as if that would happen, or he thinks I like tried to like take advantage of him, or like his mom, because I'm pretty sure his mom saw whatever the aftermath was, because she apparently went into tucking Cash like a little baby, and I was there, me, in bed with her little baby.
I don't know what his mom's like, so she let us in, so she must have not thought much about it.
Can you promise me something?
Yeah.
Can you not let me touch alcohol for this foreseeable future?
I will do my best.
I appreciate you. All right, let's go fucking go adventuring with this cat, I guess. I like Greg. I'm excited about Greg.
Greg's pretty cool. I guess Mitt's all
So
right
cute.
too.
Mitt's all right, but did you see that cute little fucking pose he just did?
Oh yeah, it was amazing.
He's just a little guy.
Just a little guy.
Just a little guy. And we walk towards the town.
Okay. Everybody else in the dining hall? What are you all up to after Arsen kind of heads off with Kevara?
I would Cash would absolutely turn to Dustrod and say, "Hey, you might not want to make generalizations about people based on just what you've heard. People here apparently have some issues with the next town over. So anything that there is blame to be laid, it will fall to Shadowglade."
That's fair enough. I specifically was referring to the locate object spell. They used magical investigation apparently. It could be that they trailed off there. It wasn't really a generalization. I just asked a few questions.
Oh no, I'm just saying,
I
make sure you avoid those generalizations.
I have no stake in it myself. I don't care one way or another. I just want to follow the contract and get down to the root of the issue. It could be I don't care who it is. It could be a beholder for all I care.
Well, best of luck to you on that.
That would be
Yeah.
scary.
That would be. I don't know if I could complete the contract if it was a beholder. To be honest.
I'm just
But
I'm just on the side, like trying to stuff as much of the food as I can in my throat without looking weird.
but no, I
Any
don't.
sleight of hand check?
Yeah. That looks weird.
That's
That-
gonna be an
That's
still
stealth.
that's the wrong one. All right, that's sleight of hand. I rolled the same thing, so it's fine. It's a 15.
That's over everybody's passive perception. I don't think anybody notices.
Perfect.
But no, I'm not making a generalization. I just asked some questions. They said authorities themselves said they led to Shadowglade and it trailed off there. And I just wanted to go do some more investigation. That's all.
All right, have fun. You know where to find me.
Yeah. How far is Shadowglade?
It's like right outside town, up to
Right
the
outside
northwest.
town. I'll be headed that way myself. Keep yourself out of trouble, Cash. No, heroics while I'm gone. But, Lena, I'll see you later. And with that, Desrod gets out of his chair and walks off out of
Alright.
the manor to Shadowglade.
Okay. What abouts would Kashel and Lena be up to after Dustrod leaves? What are your plans for the day?
So it's just the two of us in the dining room.
Yep.
All right. So I'm just gonna stop, like, putting food in my mouth. I don't know how much is left, but whatever. I'm just gonna
Like,
say,
you
all right,
asked for
well,
something light, so I feel like that
yeah,
like you were brought out like some toast with some like butter on it.
yeah, probably. So it probably all fits inside. Um, so I'm just gonna say, all right, well, I had some things I wanted to check in town today, including the church. But yeah, I think that's what I'm gonna be up to today.
Okay, I'm gonna go through my book and see if there's anything more I can find. Um, stay safe out there and try and make sure that they don't see you. They don't see your
Mm-hmm.
face.
Yeah, I'm gonna I just like rise up my my cloak to cover the bottom of my face and like pull down my my hood to hide the top. I'm just like that should be good enough.
Should be.
And I'm going to head out while making sure I stop in an alley somewhere to like empty my throat before continuing
You know
on
that's
my
not
way.
healthy.
Hmm?
You know that's not healthy.
Yeah, exactly. I'm a bird. I store the food in my wait, no, birds I think store the food in their stomach and they still like
They do.
yeah, that's disgusting. I don't have a stomach, so I can do that.
Go ahead and give me a perception check as you stop in an alley in the town to empty yourself.
Perception,
Yeah.
and that's gonna be 22.
22. You start to like kind of just like remove the like still kind of like dry but like mushed up food pieces from you.
Mhm.
And you like immediately become aware that there is another like there's somebody else in the alley with you. You hear this trashy like voice come from like like almost beside you, He's like, "What the fuck are you doing? Ugh, that's so gross."
I stop and I just like turn toward whoever said that.
It's
Is it the trash cat?
yep, it's the trash cat from the pirate ship.
I hadn't met him yet.
Oh, couldn't keep it down. That
Hi.
happens to me sometimes when I eat. Sometimes I eat stuff that's not exactly really good to have been eaten, and then I do the same thing. So I really can't. But wow,
I'm really sorry. You were not supposed to see that.
nah, it's fine. It's fine. Are you done with it?
Do you want me to finish?
What? Well, no. I was like, I mean, like, you're not gonna eat it, right?
No, I'm not.
So, like, would you mind if I have it?
I wouldn't. No, it's really weird, but to go ahead.
No, I mean it's trash now, right?
Well, yes, it is. It is. Yes.
All right. So he like just like reaches down, scoops it up, and puts it in a pocket. It's like
Oh,
crushed up
pocket.
bread pieces. Let's take
Yeah,
that for
I mean,
later.
it's not like it's not wet. It's not like dripping with saliva, so it's not too weird. I guess not too bad.
He picks it up and he's like, "Are you dehydrated?" Normally it's
Uh,
like,
Yeah, I guess. I haven't had a drink in a while.
that's probably not good. You should
Probably
probably get
not,
some.
but
Probably get something to drink.
yeah, probably. It's it's that kind of thing where you don't really think about it, and then like you haven't had a drink for like a week, and it just happens.
I mean, yeah, I guess. I don't know. I never really thought about it, but sure, why not? That seems to make sense. About as much sense as anything else.
Yeah, yeah, it does.
All right.
Who are you? Did I spot him on the pirate ship? Because I know he didn't interact with me, but did I see him?
You definitely would have heard him.
Okay, so I recognize his voice.
Yeah.
All right. So I'm absolutely gonna ask, who are you? Like, I'm pretty sure you were on the pirate ship.
Yeah,
When we got here.
I'm with them.
Oh, okay. Why are you here?
Oh, whenever we stop in a port, I like to go run around and see if there's any good trash anywhere, and then I take
Oh.
the trash and I bring it back with me, so that way I have it. Sort of like a
Oh,
souvenir, but like
that
the
explains a
captain doesn't
lot.
like it when I do that.
Oh, I mean, yeah, I can, I can see why that would be the case. Especially if your souvenir is munched bread.
Well, I mean, that's a snack for later.
Oh, okay. Do you just eat whatever you find?
Yes.
Okay. Well, that would explain why sometimes it comes out. That's not important. Okay. Well, yeah, you can have it, and like, good luck on your souvenir hunting, I guess.
Okay. Well, this is getting a little awkward. I feel like we don't really know each other that much, and I really just came up because I was surprised to see somebody throwing up in an alleyway. But I'm gonna go.
I feel like that happens. I feel like if you have to throw up in a city, you're gonna go in an alley, right? Like that should be like
Yeah,
I don't
no,
know.
I guess that makes sense.
Yeah.
All right. Well, anyway, you never saw me here, and I never saw you throw up in an alleyway.
All right. Perfect. We can agree on that.
Okay. Bye. And he's gone.
What a strange character. Anyways, so after this encounter, I'm gonna get back on my way to the library and church, because they're right next to each other, and like they're my two destinations.
You get to the library, and it is closed.
Oh, it's so
There's a
close.
sign. There's a sign on the door. It says that it's going to be closed for a few days, but there isn't like a return date on it for like when it's going to open back up. And next to it, you see the church.
All right. So the library is still closed. I guess I have my excuse to go inside the church. I'm just gonna ask them about the library at first. Yeah, that's a good plan. And I'm going to pull up my scarf, pull down my hood, and get inside the church.
Okay. You walk inside. There's a handful of people kind of like you walk in, it's like this big sort of like entry hall, and then there's an archway that leads into like a like a room with like a bunch of like pews, and in the back you can see there's like an altar and there's like a little like book stand in front of it. And there's a few people that are inside. It seems like praying independently, but there isn't like a service or anything going on.
Mm-hmm.
What do you
Is
want
there
to
someone who seems to like be in charge, like
yeah,
in
you
like
can see some
religious
people.
clothing?
Yeah, you see some people who look like they're affiliated with the with the church proper.
All right. So I'm gonna go up to one of them and just be like, hey, excuse me.
Yes, how can I help you?
Yeah, I was curious. So I'd like to access the library that's next door. But there's a message on it that says that it's closed for a few days, and I was curious. Like, the church is right next to it. So maybe like when did it close, so I can get an idea of if like I'm still gonna have to wait a few days or if it's probably close to opening again.
I do believe that the gentleman who runs the library left town uh, 3 or 4 days ago, so I think that he might be back soon.
All right. Thank you. And while I'm here, it's my first time in a church, properly speaking. Um, so I was just a bit curious. What do you worship here?
We worshipped the Shadowed Queen, for in her shadows we all find safety and strength.
Oh, um, I have never heard of such a like. Is she a deity?
No, no, she's not. She's a woman uh, who strived to make the world a better place before she was taken from us all too soon.
Oh, so you're wait. I want to make sure I understand this correctly. You're worshiping a dead person.
Well, it's our belief that she will return to us.
Okay. Um, do you have any like because I don't want to bother you all day with like too many questions. Do you have like a book or something like that I could read up on to learn a bit more?
Yes, of course. And he goes and he takes some scripture and hands it to you. It's like, please feel free. That's for you to keep.
Oh, perfect. Well, thank you very much. And well, I hope you continue to be safe and strong in the Shadowed Queen's shadow.
As well.
And I'm going to leave the church.
Okay.
When Dustrad was there, you said there were statues, right?
Mitt, but yes.
Oh, Mitt. All right.
In the back of the room.
Okay. Did I see them?
You would have noticed them, yeah.
Okay. Did they look like the image that Kashel showed me?
Not quite. They're fairly
Okay.
generic statues of a woman. With your passive investigation, just like kind of glancing over it, it looks like they're made out of like obsidian.
Well, that fits the team at the least.
Yeah.
All right. Well, at least I have a book now, so I'm gonna check that out.
Okay.
Probably gonna go back to the manor before. So
All right.
I'll be on my way there for now.
Okay. Uh, Kayavara and Arsen, you meet back up with Mitt. Sort of on the exit to the exit from Osterberg.
Mm-hmm.
It's
Yeah.
maybe a 30, 40-minute walk to Shadowglade from there.
Okay.
You give us like a description of the city as we approach it.
Yeah.
Yeah, is it just like how I remember?
You walk out of the gates, go over a bridge, so like this little, like not quite a river because it doesn't really go super far, like inland, but like maybe like a little like lake type thing. Little bridge that goes over it.
Mhm.
As you approach, it's not quite as you remember it, Arsen.
Mm-hmm.
There's like actual roads now.
Okay, that's nice.
It looks less
Wow.
like a shanty town and more
Mm-hmm.
like people could actually live there. Still not the highest quality. It's like more like low income housing than a ghetto.
Mm-hmm.
But like it's all right. Like you can tell that it's still lower class, especially comparatively, but
Yeah,
not as like run down and shitty as it once
as it
was.
was.
Right? At least not, like not how you remember it, right?
Yeah. Arsen just kind of gets like, he lets out a low whistle and he's like, man, I guess they really did clean up the place.
Must have been a
It
lot
used
of
to be way
crew.
worse. Like, imagine this,
It's not so bad.
imagine this place, except someone took a big shit on it. And that's what it was like for me when I was here.
Don't
Uh,
be so hard on your hometown. I've been all over. This would be a paradise to some people.
Mitt, you recognize the architecture as being fairly similar to the architecture in Tabaxi, where you come from.
Yeah, this is a grossly familiar architecture to where I'm from. So
Hmm.
it's
Well,
not
CD
bad at
place,
all.
CD place.
She does sell seashells by the seashore. Yes, I do agree.
Mm-hmm. That is how the saying goes. All right.
What do
Well,
you think of this place, Greg?
Greg seems like he doesn't quite understand.
mm-hmm.
Like it's it looks like a place. You kind of get the feeling that to Greg, like all humanoid dwellings are kind of the same.
I see. Okay. Well, we can put you right back up into that lighthouse if that's how you feel, Greg.
Don't be mean to him.
Greg in the lighthouse, please.
Greg knows I'm kidding.
Don't give it.
Relax, Arsen.
That's trauma. You're
He knows
traumatizing
I'm
him.
kidding. I take very good care of Greg here. Isn't that right, Greg?
Okay,
Tell them.
Greg nods.
See,
Greg, if
Okay,
you're
good.
being held captive, blink twice.
Greg, I swear to God,
Greg
if you
looks at
blink-
you and just like he stares expressionless, and in this moment you realize that Greg doesn't have eyes.
Oh, okay. I'm so sorry, Greg. That was very rude of me. If you're being held captive, flail your little flames around 3 times.
Gregory, don't you dare.
You walk around Shadowglade.
hmm
There's some kids running around, kind of playing in the streets.
hmm
You see some people just, like walking around, like having conversations. It doesn't really look like anybody's, like you don't see any like shops or anything like that.
hmm
As you like enter and sort of like walk around the area.
Yeah.
There's like this like in the middle of the town, there's like this large sort of stone monument that looks like a monument only in placing. Otherwise, it would just look like a big rock.
hmm Okay.
Um,
Mm.
who do you guys want to do?
Is
Do you wanna-
um
Oh, go ahead.
how close are we to Arsen's old house.
You can get that. Shadowglade's not super big.
Yeah.
So like you could definitely walk around and head
It-
over in that direction.
It's kind of almost like muscle memory, or like autopilot rather. And Arsen just kind of like walks the same trek towards his home as he had like 1,000 times before without much thought of it.
I'm just kind of following along, looking around at the town.
Uh,
Would we say
Mm.
it's like bigger than the village I come from, or smaller?
a little smaller.
All right.
Definitely dirtier might be the right word. Like-
Dirty.
Well, I mean, like you grew up in a country that's mostly forests,
Yeah, that's fair.
and this is definitely not that.
Mm-hmm.
So like just terrain wise, like it's not as lush.
I just want to roll if I need to, if not pass the perception, just to see what kind of like shops or stores there are.
You don't notice none of the buildings look like they are shops from the
They're
outside.
all just like, yeah, okay.
You end up in front of your old home, Arsen.
Mm-hmm. Is
Go ahead and give
how
me
does it?
a
Mhm.
perception check. Unless you want to just like try and walk in.
Oh, perception real quick. Oh wow, I'm having a day.
The dice are telling a story.
They are.
Fine, you can roll out here.
Arsen just walks in.
You go and walk up and reach for the door, and you hear you hear a small voice. This is a little kid's like, "Are you one of my parents' friends?"
Oh, Arsen's a little startled. He did not expect this. He just kind of like removes his hand from the door and he's like, are your parents home?
No.
No? That's fair. No, I used to live here when I was your age.
Well, where do you live now?
Around.
Oh. Well, I live here.
Yeah. Do you like it?
It's okay.
It's
I'm
okay.
only 4 years old, so I don't really have, I haven't really
Mhm.
been anywhere else.
Well, you'll go a lot of places when you're big like me, which is comically funny because Arsen's not big.
Compared to the 4-year-old, you're pretty big.
I imagine the 4-year-old is 400 pounds. He's a little fat.
Please. God, Arsen just kind of like looks around and he's like, you've been here since you were little?
Yeah. I've been here
Yeah?
for as long as I can remember.
All
I
right,
have a
well,
rock collection.
you do.
Do you want to
Greg,
see
do
my
you want to
rock
look at his
collection?
rocks?
I do want to see your rock collection, actually. I'm sure your parents would be fine with it. It's whatever.
Okay. You can come inside. I'll show you my rock collection. And
Thank
like he
you.
like
I would love
reaches up over his head and opens the door and waddles inside.
Okay, Arsen follows him.
Mitt wants to come see the rocks too.
Okay.
hmm
Mitt's fascinated that this 4-year-old's allowed to talk to strangers, but Mitt wasn't.
Oh, he's
Oh, he's
not.
definitely not allowed to talk to strangers.
Yeah, this is very not okay. What's happening?
Yeah, we're gonna get bashed on the head
That's fine.
by like a brick.
You walk inside. It's a small, modest house. Like kind of like it's like laid out like a trailer would be. And kind of like
hmm
walks through, like you like walk into the door and there's a little living room, and then you keep walking and there's a little like dining room kitchen area, and then you walk back and there's a door on either side, And he turns to the left and he opens the door and he's like, "This is my room. Over
What?
here is my rocks."
How many
Hell
rocks does he
yeah.
have?
He has like 12 rocks.
Oh,
What's
nice.
Damn.
what's your name, boy?
What's my name?
Yes,
My name is Bobby.
Bobby. I'm
Bobby.
Scunch.
Hi,
Can I roll
Scunch.
investigation on his rocks?
Yeah, you can roll investigation on his rocks.
16.
They're all rocks.
Okay. Listen, Bobby. When was the last time your parents were here?
The Sportig?
What
How
time
long
do you
are
expect
they?
them to be back? Yeah.
Later today. They're usually
Okay,
home
that's
before
fair.
sundown.
Listen,
Okay.
do you see Gregory here on my shoulder? Gregory, that's Bobby Gregory. Now that you guys know each other, Gregory would like to purchase a rock from you. Have you ever sold a rock before?
No?
I'll give you these 5 shiny gold pieces for one of your rocks.
But I like
That's
my
a good
I'll
rocks.
have
deal.
the.
This is a deal of a lifetime, Bobby. I'm trying to get you out the hood.
But I want my rocks.
This isn't. Oh, jeez.
I kind of look over at Arsen, just whispering, "Scunch."
Listen,
Arsen shrugs.
I used to collect rocks in my day, and if you want to make a leg up in life, you're gonna have to learn when you're getting a good deal, Bobby. I'll give you 6 gold
Arsen
pieces.
Arsen puts his hand out, and he's like, "You don't have to negotiate with this cat, Bobby. You can keep your rocks if you want."
No, it's okay. You could have. He picks up one of the rocks and he's like, "You could have this rock for 6 gold."
Thank you. I give him 7.
Oh my god.
You see, he counts
Thank
it
you.
and he's like, 1, 2,
Oh.
3,
4 years old and he already knows how to count. He's pretty smart.
4.
Yeah, I mean 4-year-olds
Okay.
aren't that bad.
He puts the gold down where the rock was.
I reach out to shake his hand. Pleasure doing business with you, Bobby. Now I'm going to head outside. So
Okay,
as your
goodbye,
parents don't think we
Scudge.
are goodbye, Bobby. I'll take good care of this rock, so will Greg.
Arsen kind of like looks around the room, and I'm guessing this was probably his room.
Mhm.
Yeah. Is anything like the same in any way whatsoever?
Not really. Like the layout's pretty similar to how you
Yeah.
remember it, but like the walls have been painted over. Like
It's
it
just
looks like it
completely
was like
redone.
remodeled.
Mm-hmm. Damn.
But like newly
Um,
remodeled, or what you would count as like a 2016 remodel, where things were just like slightly revamped.
Yeah, like not like knocked down and rebuilt, like just kind of like gone over.
okay. Arsen's gonna go into the far corner of Bobby's room, to the back left, and he is going to lean down to the wall. Has the wall been painted over? Okay. He's gonna take out his knife, and he remembers this small little crevice, like he remembers everything else that had happened to him. He just cuts a small little square in the plaster and peels it, and then pushes the wood back and reaches in, and there's a little hole, and he grabs a bag, pulls it out, and he's like, "Hey Bobby, you want to see something cool?"
Okay.
And he walks over and he's like, "I used to collect rocks, except my rocks were really shiny." And he pops it open and there's like a couple gemstones in there.
Better sell him one for 6 gold pieces.
No, he just hands him the entire bag.
Jeez, Bobby coming up today.
And he's like, "Here. Because this used to be my room and you're here now, these are yours now. You've earned them."
Are you sure these are really nice rocks?
Yeah, no, they're very special rocks, and I could get rocks like that anytime, but these are your startup cool rocks. So you gotta look for rocks like these where they're really shiny, okay?
Okay.
Okay. And don't tell your parents because they'll probably take the rocks and you don't want that.
Okay, I won't tell my parents.
Okay, also don't tell them that you saw us here.
Okay, I won't tell my parents that I saw you here.
Okay, cool.
I'm gonna lean down as like and like, you know, tussle his hair, hand him a sandwich, and be like, and don't talk to strangers.
Yeah, don't talk to strangers.
Okay.
It's already just hanging out front.
And Arsen's gonna look around the house one more time as he like walks out. And he kind of just like lingers on a spot near the kitchen. And then he just walks out. And he's like, Jesus fucking Christ. Parents leave their kids alone like this?
You know, he's a
Bobby
really
walks
smart
outside and closes the door.
18-year-old.
And he's like, okay, I have to get to school now. I'm late.
Okay, have fun at school. Don't show anyone your rocks.
Don't worry, I won't show anybody my rocks.
Okay, cool.
And he kind of like waddles off
Was-
down the street.
Bobby, if a stranger asks to see your rocks, what do you say?
I don't say anything because I don't talk to strangers.
You tell him
Hell
that,
yeah.
a tear just fall down Mitt's eye, and he's like, they grow up so fast.
Arsen kind of like puts his hands on his hips and he's like, man, this fucking sucks.
We
mean,
should
the
go to the
rocks are
school
cool.
too.
Let's not
No.
go to the school.
No.
Why? Have you ever had school lunch? It's probably the best food in town.
Can't say I have, no.
Well,
Jeez.
here's what I need to do.
Mm-hmm.
For reasons unknown, I need to find out if there's one of those odd churches in this town. Would you guys like to? Would you know, Arsen? I mean, you are from here after all.
But I know if there's a weird church in this town.
When you were here, there was no religions at all.
Yeah, Mitt, when I was here, it was a dog eat dog world. There was no religion. It was a lawless ground. So,
Joke's
I mean,
on them. I'm a cat, so let's find out if there's a church here. Do you guys want to head towards like the city center with me and see?
I mean, yeah, this place is so, man, I
like
was
this
really
place.
hoping.
I don't know. I like this place. The people seem nice. Bobby, what a great
Yeah,
kid.
this makes the fucking okay. What pisses me off is it makes all the judgment coming from that other place completely not sound. Like if it was the place I grew up
Wait,
in, hell yeah, they would have broken
what?
into everywhere.
What judgment?
Oh, apparently there's been a string of break-ins, and they're blaming the people from here. And the people from
For
the
no
people
other
here-
reason other than Bobby seems very intelligent. I do feel like he could be a mastermind had he
I mean, like
chose to do that instead of collect rocks.
it's so nice here. Apparently, that kid can walk to school by himself. When I was little and I left my house, I almost got mugged 3 times. I had to literally stab someone in the foot.
I
Imagine
mean,
being
you
able to walk
you
to
probably
school.
don't look as tough and scary as Bobby does. Like, I mean,
Mitt,
the kid is 400 pounds. He's pretty.
he's not 400 pounds. You're gonna give him a complex.
He's like a half Goliath. I wouldn't mess with that kid. I'd give him my lunch money.
God.
Isn't that right, Greg?
Greg shrugs.
Can I just punch Mitt in the arm?
Yes.
Don't miss and
I
hit
won't tell
Greg.
anybody if you don't. I'll just turn away.
You
Can
have
I
a
roll to
-2
punch?
strength, so your unarmed strikes do 0 damage.
Do I still have a -2 strength? I thought it was just -1.
I think it should be it should be back up to -1
It's
though.
-1.
Yeah,
you're,
and
or
also
yeah, it's a
my health
-1,
is
but
messed up.
if you
It's
look
still
at your
0.
unarmed strike, it does 0 because unarmed strikes do your
I mean, you
strength
could
modifier as
just
damage.
you could just RP a punch.
Yeah, so you just like hit him on the arm.
Anywho, I just like look over like
Next time I'll grab the dildo.
And next time, Gregory will burn you alive. Anywho, let's go towards the town and see. Is it in the same direction as the school? I don't want to get mugged by Bobby.
No, it's not in the same direction.
Okay, so we go the other direction. We just
Destro,
walk past.
you enter Shadowglade.
Yes. Gosh, this is gonna be terrible with my ability throws. I guess I just look around.
All right.
What
You-
does my?
No, go ahead.
Never mind. No, go ahead.
You walk into the town. It seems all right. It seems nice. You know, there's no like obvious crime or anything going on. People live their lives. What do you want to do as you like? How are you going to go about looking for any clues?
I was trying to fish for an item to locate object with from the magic shop, like a specific material or something, but like a rare obsidian, a type of gemstone, something that might have been like maybe not like there's only one of, but like common enough that I might be able to like uncommon enough that there might only be a few of that material around.
Well, you do know that he said that spell components had been stolen,
That's right.
and there's only a few spell components that are gems.
I would Desrod know about spell components enough?
I mean, you
Yeah,
are a spellcaster.
I am, but I also use my I would because my mom would have
Is a
used a lot of
sorcerer?
spell components. Oh no, she's sorcerer. You're right.
Yeah.
I don't even know if she'd be a wizard.
Spells still have material components.
My aunt Vern was a
So
wizard,
you might.
but yeah. Yeah, I would know gemstones at least for components.
At the very least, you know that one of the people that you have been traveling with is a wizard who has mentioned the need for a pearl that can be used for identify.
That's right. And it would have to be an expensive pearl specifically. I probably.
That is knowledge that you have gotten in the last day, like 24 hours?
Yeah.
Because it was mentioned
All
when you were
right.
on the boat, or before you got on the
So
boat.
I would start playing my music and casting locate object for a pearl.
Plot twist, it's in the bag of gems that he gave Bobby.
I'd
Um,
lead up to. Yeah.
Do you ritual cast, or are you like straight casting?
I'm gonna ritual cast it. There's no rush. I got here pretty much in the morning, right?
I mean,
Yeah.
it's still relatively early in the morning.
Yeah, it's 10 minutes ritual cast. I can do that a little bit. It's not. How big is the town to Desrod? Is it like.
Smaller than the last one that you were in.
Alright, so yeah, he's not in a rush right now. He's gonna ritual cast it, but he's gonna be walking around while doing it, playing his guitar. Taking in the sights at the same time, I guess. With his passive perception.
Passively, you don't notice anything out of the ordinary.
Yeah. Okay.
Um,
I guess he would be walking towards the center of the town too, while he does it.
get the most accurate sort of like directional influence on your spell.
Yeah, he wants to kind of be in the center and see where it goes from there.
Okay. You start walking towards the center of town, playing your song, more like getting the ritual cast going.
Yes.
Kayavara, Arsen, and Mitt, as you're
Mhm.
walking through town, you hear music being played
Well, Mitt,
as you're approaching the
I guess
approximate
you
middle.
didn't. I guess you didn't avoid this by coming with us.
It's hear my music, kitty cat.
Life is a mess, tragedy everywhere. I have to hear that god-forsaken dwarf play his horrible music.
Maybe Bobby's good at music.
I
think we
really-
should. They're about the same size, both 4 foot
I would
tall,
rather take
400
Bobby
pounds.
with us at this point.
We should have Bobby mug him
No.
and take that godforsaken guitar away. Let's walk in that direction. Let's get out of here before he comes and plays his music near us.
Kiyavara just like slowly getting the humor of Mitt.
Dustrod, as you get close to the middle of town, you get a ping on what you're looking for.
Yeah. Okay. What it like? How far is it? What direction? Or
Like 400 or 500 feet, give or take. Kind of away from where you came in.
I go that direction, I suppose.
Okay.
I play my guitar still, though.
All right. You head off in the direction of your locate object spell.
All right.
Where are the other 3 of you headed?
I guess to that fucking. Is there a church?
No, there's no church here.
No, sorry, Mitt. No place of religion here.
What else is there to do for fun around this town?
Well, I
I
used to
miss
steal from
Bobby.
people.
Should we rob somebody? I'm in.
I mean, like, okay.
Here's
Kivara, have you ever
wait,
stolen something from someone?
Wait, what?
Here's the
Okay.
plan. Listen. I've got a plan.
Arsen
would-
takes everybody over towards an alley.
Okay, get in the alley for dramatic effect while we make a devious lick.
Okay,
Wait,
should I
wait,
put on a
okay.
cape?
Listen. Yes, you can.
I have an
kneel,
extra.
Yeah, get it from her. Listen.
Yeah, no. Arsen reaches into his bag and he grabs the extra cloak that he grabbed from the spare room in the fucking in the secret bed, like bathroom room thing, the armory.
What is that, Greg? Yes, I'll tell them. Don't worry about it. Okay, here's what Greg wants to do, and I want to clarify this is Greg's idea. Greg wants to wait till Bobby gets out of school, and then when he's on his way home, we rob him.
No.
We're not gonna rob a kid.
Sorry, Greg. They don't want to rob a kid.
Okay, so here's what we're gonna do instead.
Let's rob
Can I-
Destrod.
Actually, yeah, I can do that. He kind of pissed me off this morning unintentionally. I'm sure it wasn't his fault, but I was hungover and cranky. So yeah, let's go rob Destrod.
Okay. Sounds
Okay.
like a plan to me.
Kivara, have
Whoever
you
breaks the
stolen
instrument
anything?
can have all my gold. Whoever breaks his instrument can have all my gold. I don't
Have
care.
you ever robbed anyone before, Kivara?
No, I have not.
Okay. It's really easy. You just have to be sneaky. And then just like snatch whatever you want. It's super easy.
Being sneaky, snatching
Mhm.
whatever I want.
Wait.
Gotcha.
Actually, I have a code that I go by.
Wait, I
Okay.
have a good plan. And I want to specify that I came up with this, not Greg.
Okay.
Kivara, you walk up to Destrod. You keep him distracted. Me and Arsen will run his pockets for all he's worth. You just keep him distracted. Listen, I'll teach you how to. You need to make contact with him, like a pat on the shoulder, something like that, as Arsen goes up and picks his pockets. And if things go sour, I'll also walk up and throw a distraction. And then we
Right.
split the loot. We split the loot 3 ways.
I mean, I could just blind him.
I mean, I could just entangling roots him if you guys really want to. If we want to get real devious.
Okay. We're
Just throw,
gonna
like, a guiding bolt at Dustrod's feet to blind him.
no.
I do have this arrow of slaying. We could just end it all here. Like fuck.
Out of character. Did you end up getting that fog?
Me?
Yeah.
I never changed my spells beforehand, so I don't think so. Because I forgot
Okay,
to.
that's fine.
I have
That would've
darkness,
been really
but
funny.
Could've went to
Broad daylight. That's okay.
Why don't
Okay.
I just Misty Step one of you behind him and get out before he sees?
You should do
Um,
that with Arsen.
Okay, I'm going to roll for stealth, and I'm gonna go disappear in the crowd near where Dustrot is.
But if I'm holding them, then they are on me.
I've got a 19 stealth too.
17.
Okay.
So I'm just walking up to Dustrod, or should I roll stealth too?
You're just
You can
walking
just
up.
walk
That's
up
up to
to
you.
Alright.
him.
If you wanna stealth up, you can.
Wait, I can give us pass without trace.
Holy shit. Let's do that again. Okay.
So you rolled a 17, so with pass without trace is a 27. Mitt has a
Perfect. Oh my
29. KFR, you want to roll stealth?
No, I'm just gonna walk up.
Okay. So
You
the
know.
other two just fucking disappear.
Mm-hmm.
You
God, this is
follow
perfect.
the sound of music to where Dustrod is.
Just mumbling to myself, I'm gonna feel so bad about this.
Yeah, I hope you guys don't succeed.
Oh,
I-
shut up. It's fun.
No, like, yeah, okay.
Dustrod,
We're having fun.
your locate object spell leads you to a small building.
Okay. Do I see the door? Can I knock on it?
Yeah, the pearl that you're looking for is inside the building. So if you want to knock on the door or open it or what have you.
Yeah, I knock on the door.
You knock. You hear a voice on the inside, like, "Yeah, who is it?" Hello?
There's a gentleman bard out here. I just wanted to ask a few questions. I'm on a contract. I'm a mercenary.
Okay, then what the fuck are you doing on the other side of a door?
Oh, I was just looking for something and using some magic, and it led me to over here.
What?
I was looking
Look, if you
for
want
a
to have a
pearl.
conversation, open the door.
Dustrad opens the door.
Jesus Christ, like you never fucking saw a store before. God damn. Anyway, what are you doing? What are you looking for?
Dustrad takes into place a store.
What am I speaking draconic? Like what? Yeah, a store. I sell shit.
Now, what
Is
do you
that
sell?
is that fucking alien to you?
No, I got money. I
love
want
this
to
game.
ask you. What do you sell?
Stuff?
Stuff?
What do you need?
Dustrad lists a few things that the magic shop owner lost.
Okay. How much you got?
Dustrad checks his pockets.
Well, you gonna give me a number how much money you got, or am I gonna have to fucking play a guessing game?
200 gold or so.
Okay, all right. So, yeah, I got some of the stuff that you're looking for, I guess.
What's the prices?
Kavara, you and your invisible friends arrive.
Alright. Gonna walk in the store. Oh, Dusty, what you doing here?
Business.
Yeah,
Business?
we were in the middle of a transactional sort of thing going on.
Oh,
My
nice.
guitar's on my back right now.
Can I change course and steal from this guy?
If you want to.
Okay.
Mitt, are you also going inside or?
Yeah, I'm gonna go in as well.
I'm
you
gonna
walk
like
roll
in and
investigation to see what I see.
you walk in and
Mhm.
immediately recognize the person, the tabaxi behind the counter.
Who is it?
So you look at this guy. He's the like werewolf cats.
Yeah.
Yeah, he looks like one of those. Like it looks like
Oh, okay.
he's got like tufts of hair, kind of like strewn around his body. Looks kind of shitty. Looks like he maybe rolls around in the dirt.
I'm still. Can he see me or no?
No,
Uh,
we're invisible.
Or am I pretty like?
You're stealthed. I mean, like if you walk
If
in
I want him to,
through
yeah.
the front door, then he might notice you. But he is having like kind of talking to
Yeah, of
this
course.
dwarf who is trying to buy something and sees a tiefling woman who just walked in.
I see. Can I roll investigation to? I don't want to take his attention away from Dustrod yet, but can I roll investigation to see if I see anything that I might want to steal and or
Mhm.
buy?
Same.
With your passive perception, as you look in through the door, you don't see any products anywhere. Like he's
don't.
standing behind a shop counter, but there's nothing in the counter. There's nothing on the shelves on the walls.
Is there like a door to the back?
There is.
Okay. Can I give Mitt a look?
I catch the look.
Okay.
Who is this guy to me, Mike? You said I recognize him.
You recognize this tabaxi as a gentleman named Billy with an I.
Good friend, old acquaintance.
He is a contact.
He's a contact. Perfect. While she's going to sneak in, I'm going to actually walk around the counter and like sneak up on Billy and just be like, "Oh, it's been a long time, old friend."
Oh fuck! Mitt, what's up? How you doing?
I'm
You here for
doing well. How
business?
are you? What do you got for me? What's the deal? What are you up to, my friend?
I'm just
Yeah, you're
dealing
living your
in
best life.
various wares.
What kind of wares are we talking? I've got some gold on me. I might be in the business.
What do you got?
I've got enough as always, Billy. You know me. My word is good.
Yeah, all right. I mean,
Okay, so
we can absolutely, maybe work something out.
While they're
Hold on.
having
I'm dealing with this guy real quick.
Hey, I want to whisper in his ear. This guy, don't give him anything unless you take that god awful instrument from him and break it. I'll make it worth your while. Just refuse him service.
Why would I do that? That doesn't make sense. Hold on.
Listen, he's overly annoying. Not even.
We
Listen,
going to do business?
listen,
I
Mitt,
have my
Mitt,
gold
look,
right
look.
here.
I love you, all right? You're like a brother to me, okay? But
100
let me
gold.
do what I'm trying to do, all right?
100 gold. Send him away.
Listen, bod guy,
Yes.
you got 200 gold. I got a pearl. How about
I'll
you
give
say
you
we,
201 for
even
it.
trade
Maybe.
straight across?
201 for it.
Hold on. While they're having this argument, I want to try and go into the back room.
I mean, they'd be distracted at this point too. So
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So I will roll perception with disadvantage for Billy, as he is.
I'm also actively trying to
good thing that was
distract him from the
disadvantage,
back
other than that
room.
20.
Yay.
Okay. You're good. He doesn't beat your stealth.
Okay. Is the door locked?
Do you reach for and attempt to open the door?
I'm gonna detect magic first.
Okay.
Anything?
So you cast detect magic, and there is a spell on the door.
Mm-hmm. Is it like, I didn't ask this before. Is there any way that I can like Arcana check the spell?
Off of the detect magic, you know that it's an abjuration spell, but you don't know
Okay.
exactly what the spell is.
Okay. How do I get in here?
Do you have dispel magic?
I didn't change my spells.
Well, Dispel
So
Magic's a
no.
3rd level spell, so there is that.
Yeah. Is there another way into this room? Oh my god, wait. Is it on the outside only?
The spell?
Yeah. Like, would it trigger if it was opened from the inside?
You don't know.
I don't know. Hmm. I'm gonna use Mage Hand. And I'm going to can I like find a little corner to kind of slot myself into? While I attempt to, with Mage Hand, open the door from the inside.
Sure.
I imagine
Sure.
Mage Hand like crawling underneath the door like a little spider.
So
Yeah, like cousin it, like not cousin it, like Hand from the monsters.
Mhm.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, so-
Actually, with me, yeah. I do that. I do that.
Okay. You cast Mage Hand. Mage Hand kind of slips underneath the door and opens it.
Does anything happen?
Nope.
Nothing. Okay. And I kind of like peek over. Is the spell like over the threshold? Is that how it activates?
No, it's on the door.
It's just on the door. So if I go through because the door's open, I won't activate the spell.
Maybe?
Maybe. Uh, with the door open, can I see what's inside?
Yeah. I mean, how open do you want your Mage Hand to open the door? You want it to open it all the way so you can like clearly look in?
Is it dark in there?
You have dark vision.
Yeah. So I want to open it up just enough for me to kind of peek in and scope out the room.
From a distance or going inside?
Positioned how we are, where is everybody? Like,
I mean, Mitt is in between Billy and the door, kind of blocking his line of sight.
okay, cool. I will shimmy a bit closer to the door, and peek far enough away from the door where like I don't touch it, but
alright.
like close enough that I can like get an okay view of the inside.
You look into the back room, and there's some stuff in there.
Okay.
You know, like assorted goods, some
Do I see
gems, some
anything
jewelry.
like? Mm-hmm.
Nothing super crazy.
Do I see any cool like magic items? Maybe.
With your detect magic on?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but nothing super crazy. There's some like
Nothing
there's
super
a
cool.
couple like potions in there.
Do I see the pearl that everybody's hot about?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Okay. With Mage Hand, how much can Mage Hand carry?
10 pounds? 5
Okay.
pounds? Something like that? It can carry the pearl.
I want to pick up the pearl, and I want to pick up a mystery item. I'll
Can
let
only
you
carry
choose.
one item.
No. Okay, I'll get the pearl. It's fine.
Yeah, no more than 10 pounds.
Yeah.
Oh,
Sorry.
or
Okay.
carry more than 10. Yeah.
So you have your Mage Hand pocket the pearl and come back to you.
And then Arsen is going to sneakily like crawl around to the other side where Kiavara is and pop up behind her.
Okay. While you're doing that, Billy's like, "So we got a deal? 200 gold, I give you the pearl. We good?
gold.
200, yeah.
201, 201, 201.
I'll slap down 200 gold right now.
I
All
look
right.
at Mitt.
Is there a way like
Yeah,
if
you know what? Give it to him for 201 or 200. Yeah, no, you just. You know what, Billy? We gonna have a conversation later.
if Mitt is distracting Billy, could I mage hand the gold back?
Uh, Billy, like as the gold gets put down on the counter, Billy takes the money off the counter immediately.
That's fair.
And he looks and he's like, "Hold on, I gotta go get the thing." And he
Mhm.
turns to go walk into the turns to go to the back room and notices the door's open. And he stops and he's like, "All right, which one of you fucking opened my door?
Huh?
You heard me."
That
I
door's
would-
been open. Did you even close it?
No, no,
I
no,
came
no,
in
no,
here
no.
like a second
No,
ago.
no. You can't bullshit a bullshit,
Mhm.
all right? I know
Oh,
that the
I'm
door
so
was
sorry.
closed.
Greg, did
What?
you see anybody open the door?
If you're a bullshitter, then how do we know that? How do you know that
You're
we're
not
not bullshitting
bullshitting.
you and you're just bullshitting us that you're a bullshitter?
Well, because obviously you're a bullshitter, which means that I wouldn't be able to bullshit you because you would know that I was
I
bullshitting because I also am a bullshitter. So we would be bullshitting each other, but
I
we're
want
both
to roll
bullshitters, so you can't do
deception.
that.
I want to
What?
roll deception.
I
Okay.
wanted to
I
roll
want to deceive
persuasion.
him.
Uh,
I want to deceive him.
all right. Okay, hold on.
Okay.
You
Many
want to
things
roll.
at once.
You want to roll deception to make him believe that you did not take the thing.
I want to roll deception to make him believe that, yeah, pretty much, that no one here did it and he's just crazy.
Okay. And Dustrod, you want to roll persuasion.
Yeah, I want to tell him I came in here for a pearl. I know someone that needs it. I don't care about these other three and what they're doing. Can I just have my pearl and leave after this is taken care of?
Okay, go ahead and roll persuasion again with disadvantage because of the
Yeah.
exhaustion.
They're both threes. There's no. Okay.
Sorry, my guy.
That's still 13. I mean,
You gotta
Arsen, go
sleep.
ahead and roll your deception.
19.
nice.
He beats that with his insight.
What?
He's like, "Okay, look. I see what's
I
going
roll-
on here. You guys are all working together trying to pull one over on old Billy. Is that
Billy,
what's
you
going
know
on
me.
here?
I wouldn't do that to you. I came
Could
in
I
here
roll-
to check out your wares. Come on now.
Could I roll persuasion to make him think that he really did just forget to close the door?
Yeah, go ahead."
God damn it. That's an 11.
Gosh.
I'm gonna roll a medicine check to make sure these guys are all right.
You know that
Um,
they are not all right.
Okay.
Like, okay.
Billy, we're all just having a little fun here. Relax. You know
Hey,
me.
No, this
Everything's
isn't fun for me,
fine.
all right?
I rolled a 20 on persuasion, by the way.
Look, you guys might all be having a little fun here, but I'm not having fun, okay?
Billy,
I'm not
you-
having fun either.
Shut
wanted
up,
a
bud.
damn
Nobody's asking
pearl.
you nothing, all right?
Do you know this guy,
I
Billy?
want
Is
to
this a
leave.
friend of yours, Billy? Is this guy? I told you I'd give you 100 gold to kick him out.
Can I try to leave?
I don't
during
see
the
why not.
commotion? Do I have to like roll stealth for that, or can you just?
No, you can just go reach for the door. Billy's like, "Okay, look,
Oh.
I'm gonna go, and I'm gonna go get you your thing," and he's gonna walk into the back room,
Uh-huh.
and
Let's take her leave.
I cast Pass Without Trace on Kiavara and Arsen so they can just fucking leave.
you already
Yeah,
cast
we
Pass
le-
Without Trace.
Can I not? I have more than one spell
I
slot,
mean,
right? Or do I need to recast it so they can just
You
leave?
have, I mean, well,
I don't know if it's that way.
you could still be concentrating on the spell.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I don't think I'd break
I don't think
anything
you
to.
broke yourself, but I don't think you.
That's
Well, hold on,
26.
Let me hold on one second. Let me just
What does
real
Pass
quick.
Without Trace add?
10.
Curious.
Let's see
Wow,
what
so that's
stealth roll we'll
36
take
on stealth.
Let
before
me
I disappeared.
let me check to see if the concentration on pass breaks when you break your stealth or not. I don't think it does, but I also
I haven't taken another action, so I don't know if it would.
Oh, I mean, you've been having a conversation with the person, so you did come out
guess.
of stealth.
Right.
Pass without trace. No, okay. Yeah, you're fine. I was right. So yeah, you still have pass active.
Okay, so I mean, they could get up and leave. I'll stick around and calm Billy down if you guys want to get up out of here before he comes back. I-
Yeah.
Dustrod, I tell Dustrod to just go with them because it's fine. I'll get the pearl. Like, just get the fuck out of here. Billy's the one you want to trifle with. Just go. Your mic
Billy
is
goes, he notices that the pearl is gone. You all roll stealth to dip out, right?
Yeah, I got a 36.
Yeah. So you two walk out, like go to walk out the door. Billy comes back and he's like, okay, well, somebody took my pearl. Look, guy. Apparently the stuff that you're trying to buy, I no longer have. I can get more, all right? I'll get you another one. It's not a big deal. Consider this a down payment to ensure that you get it.
Down payment?
Yeah,
How
down
do you
payment.
get another one?
Billy's a good getter. Trust me. He can find whatever you need.
Look. I can get anything that anybody needs. Don't ask questions, all right? The less you know about how I get whatever I get, the less implicated you are in whatever happens when I get anything. Capiche?
How about half a down payment? 100 gold now, 100 gold when I get it.
Okay, half a down
That sounds
payment.
about fair.
200 gold now, 200 gold when you come back, because now I gotta go and get another thing. Okay, so that's more than fair. I can agree with
That's not
that.
what I said.
What?
Half of the down payment. 200 gold for the pearl. 100 gold now, 100 gold later.
I hate to play devil's advocate here, but you're really in no position to negotiate with my dear esteemed friend Billy here. He does already have your gold in his pocket.
Calm down. I don't need you. I don't need your help. Okay, it's fine.
Billy, you better
I trust
relax.
you can get. I trust you can get my item.
Yeah, it's fine. Like I got
do.
other. It's you know what? I can go. You looking for any? Like I can go check my other stuff, but I don't know if I can trust you because you're starting to sound kind of like a cop. Are you a cop?
He is a cop. He is a cop. I promise you, Billy. I wouldn't lie to you.
Mitt, why are you hanging out with cops?
I didn't come in here with him. What do you
I mean,
mean?
you came in
What
here
the hell's
after
a
him, and it
cop?
seemed like the people that you came in, the lady
I
that you
came
came,
in
it
here
seemed like
'cause I
people
was-
knows each other. Look,
Listen,
I know
I
a
might
wizard
be
who
a
wanted a
paranoid
pearl.
guy, all right, but I don't do
Billy.
business with cops.
Billy, listen to me. I was walking by and I heard your voice and I came in. You think
Billy.
I'd not recognize that esteemed voice of yours from the street? I heard my old pal. I didn't come in with any of these buffoons.
Okay, maybe, I
Anyway,
don't know.
Kiavara, that's how you steal from people.
Well, I don't have any of those spells. I can make it super
That's
dark.
why you have me.
Where'd that lady go? I wanted to ask you a question.
I think they left while you were in the back room.
Yeah, I feel like they did.
You're gonna have to teach me more, Arsen. I need to learn.
I'll teach you everything. Don't
I'm
worry
like a
about
lost
it.
child.
Like little Bobby.
Yeah, like little Bobby. Without the rock.
You think Cash
obsession.
is gonna be mad that I stole from a shady? Nah, he probably stole this from like the magic shop, 100%.
It's okay. Billy, you stole from a thief. Don't worry about it. Billy's a character.
Yeah.
So Billy, what brings you all the way here? You're far from Tobacco Stand.
Well,
Tabaxi.
look, hold on 1 second. Hat guy. Here, look. He puts 100 gold back down and he's like, there's the other 100 gold. All right.
Thank you.
The 100 that you
I'll,
gave me, that's the price for me going and doing the job to get you the thing.
Okay.
So I expect another 200 gold when you come to pick up your product. Does that make sense? Is that fair? Can we all agree on
That
that?
makes sense. Yeah,
Okay.
I'll go. I'll be at the Black Shard Tavern.
I don't know what that means.
I don't even know if the tavern had a name.
Just calls it the Black Shard Tavern.
Yeah,
The
I'm
tavern
so
with the black
tired
shard.
right now.
Okay.
The tavern over in Asterberg. But I'll be back with the other gold to get the pearl. You have a good day. Desrod leaves.
Okay.
I stay to talk to Billy after everybody leaves. So, Billy, what are you doing here? And I start taking something out of my pocket. I'd taken out 100 gold.
Okay. I'm working.
On what?
Well, I am a merchant.
Yeah, what do
I
you're
do-
far from home. You don't think it's odd? I mean, I think it's odd that I'm here.
Well, look,
Odd that you're here.
I travel around. I open up shops. I mean, like, I do good. I spread my wealth and my information and my knowledge.
What kind of
All
information
over.
and wealth and knowledge do you have for me today, Billy? Let's cut the
Well,
bullshit.
how much money do you have?
Yeah, I've got enough. Listen. Those scoundrels that came in here probably stole your pearl. Here's gold for the rest of it. Don't worry about that little dwarf. I'll take care of him later. And then I slide him an extra 100 on top of that. What does this get me?
What do you want?
I want information. Do you know anything about the Church of the Shadowed Queen?
I might.
I mean, my money talks. The money's here. You better start talking if you want it.
What do you want to know?
Do you know who runs the church?
Yeah. Yeah, I know who runs the church.
Do you know their name?
Yeah. Name's Dusk Mother
Okay.
Shaddy.
Dusk Mother Billy, you're a clown. Have you
Look,
been
you don't
working
gotta
at
believe
the
me. I don't give a fuck.
Dusk Mother Shaddy, and where's she from?
It's a fucking elf place.
An elf named Dusk Mother Shaddy.
Look, I don't know why these fucking religious
Hey,
types
dude,
have
these
the shitty
why
names
does
that they
everybody
have.
but Tabaxi have these god awful names. Billy and Mitt, classic names. What
Right?
the fuck
That's
is a
not-
Dusk Mother Shaddy?
Look, I don't know. I guess they think it sounds
Yeah.
fancy or whatever. Like
Anyway,
that's not my deal, okay?
are you gonna be around the Port and Tavern later?
No, why the fuck would I go over there?
I don't know. Maybe you want to have a drink with your old friend.
No, if you want to have a drink, we can have a drink here. Like we just
Yeah, you gonna? Okay, then we can. Anyways, here, take this gold. Don't worry about getting another pearl. Those scoundrels probably took it. I don't. They're not my friends, but they are acquaintances.
But
so
you do
this is
know
your
them,
payment
right?
for it. But in passing, as much as I know Dusk Mother Shaddy.
Okay. Well, look, I don't know if you know this. This one's for free, okay? The
Okay, hit
fucking
me with it.
that lady, you know,
Yeah.
the sickly looking one who looks like she's never been in the sun before.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. She's got some fucking crazy magic shit on her, and I want it.
What kind of shit?
I don't know.
What are
Just
you
like
thinking?
looks like a well, I mean, I'm not gonna steal
I
something from
mean-
somebody. That's fucked up. Not when I can do business.
Billy, I don't think she's.
Look, all I know is I clocked a book, and that book is fucking giving off some vibes. All right.
Some vibes.
Yeah. I don't know what it is, but I want to take a look at it. And I got a whole bunch of stuff that maybe, your
Listen.
not friends might be interested in.
I will talk to my not friends. Can you come over towards Noble's Landing Tavern
Absolutely
later?
not. No, you can come here.
I mean, if you're the one that wants to see the book, I'm doing you a favor. That's your freebie. I'm telling you that I can arrange something.
No, absolutely not.
Billy, you old dog.
No.
It was nice catching up with you. If she wants to show you the book, I'll let her know to come back here.
All right. That's fine.
Hey, you stay safe. The world's a changing. I don't know if you heard about what happened in Wormport, but
Yeah, I know about it.
alrighty then. You stay safe, big man. And I give him a little pat on the shoulder. This is Greg, by the way. Do you know Greg? This is my friend here.
Where the fuck did you get a fire sprite? How much you
know
want
that
for
I-
it?
12,000 gold. No, I'm just kidding. I'll never sell Greg. I don't think you can afford him. I can get you one though. If you want one, I'll come back with one at some point. Greg, do you have friends that would want to go with Billy? Billy's a good guy.
Greg shakes his head.
Okay. Well, the next time I find a fire sprite, I'll bring him right here for you.
Yeah, all right. That's fine.
All right. I do our secret Tabaxi handshake with Billy, and we head out. I go to find Kiavara and Arsen and Dusrod if he's lingering around.
I feel like Dustrod probably would have headed off back towards town.
Gotcha. And then Arsen and Kiavara.
I mean, ask them. They're in here.
We
Oh,
Yeah, I'm pretty sure we just meandered a little further
Yeah.
back so you could find us.
Yeah,
So
like on the corner or something.
So Kiavara, my friend Billy, he was vastly intrigued with the book that you had and said it was super magical, and he wanted to look at it if you were open to that.
Oh,
I would not do that.
He's a good guy at heart, but he's definitely a shady character. But
I'm like
Everybody's a shady character.
110% sure this pearl
I
is stolen from the
do.
magic shop.
He did have good information from me, though.
But yeah, and I pulled a book like out of my bag, and I'm like, yeah, no, it is very magical.
I
You
see.
want to take a look?
Don't do it. That thing knocked Cash on his ass.
Yeah, you know what, Greg? Do you want to take a look? Greg's a stronger reader than me.
Greg looks at you, and
Aw.
you are aware that he does not know how to read.
Greg says he doesn't want to read it right now. His eyes are tired. Anyway, where to now?
So we have a pearl.
Yeah,
I don't
paid for
want
that,
to.
by the way.
Yeah, why?
He's an old friend. He's a good contact to have. He's a wealth of information.
If
Oh,
you want to see the book, you
Anybody
have to be
else?
on your
Anybody else? We would have
Sorry.
been. Yeah. Anybody else? We would
well,
have been fair game. But Billy is a good source of information. I do have some names that I need for my own investigations.
sure, that's fine. Well, there's not really much else we can do here. I think we have a pearl now, so that's pretty cool.
How did he
Did
even
you
know
learn anything, Kiavara?
I learned that I need to learn more, obviously.
Okay.
I've never stolen in
Um,
my life, and that was impressive.
Should we start a fire?
no,
No
We can't start
fires.
a fire.
no
No fires, Greg.
fires.
Sorry.
No, sorry,
Even
Greg.
even if Greggy Waggy really wanted to start a fire, you guys would turn him down.
I like open my palm and I do the burning hands, and I like put my hand near Greg and give him a little scritchy with the burning hands.
He enjoys it.
Yeah, he does. All right. No fires.
Sorry, Greg.
I
Sorry.
think we take this pearl. And we skidoo out of here. You better tell your friend that he should be careful because I'm pretty sure Dust Rod is trying to turn him into the authorities for stealing from everyone.
Well, I want to go back and talk to him at some point, so hopefully we'll be, in town.
I mean, be
You could
careful
go,
though.
if you want to go talk to him right now, we can wait up for you. It's no problem. I'm in no rush to do anything at this point.
I just want to know why he knows about this book.
Go
I
ask
think
him. We'll cover you.
I think
he's not going
I
to
think
steal
it's
from
more
you.
like I think it's more like he can sense that you have powerful magic on you, and that book is powerful magic, and he wants to see that book and he wants to buy it from you, and I'm pretty sure you don't want to part with that, do you?
He did try to buy Greg. He's not going to steal it. I mean, if you want to go ask him a couple questions, we're here with you. I'm sure it'll be fine.
Yeah, but remember the last time someone else opened that book?
I mean, if he blows his head off, then we could take all of his stuff.
Tried to open, I should say.
I mean,
That's true.
if he blows his head off, it's fair game on his wares, I guess.
That's your friend that you wanted to keep good contact with?
Well,
I'd
it's
say
his
an
fault if he
acquaintance.
blows his head off.
Yeah,
so.
it's not on me. What does a dead man need with some gems or whatever else he has?
I mean, I don't know if my healing can put his head back on, but can
Have you
see.
have you ever tried mend?
I mean, yeah, I could try
Oh.
mending.
Oh my god. Okay, guys. Okay.
Okay, yeah, I guess we'll start walking back so I can talk
Hold
to him.
on.
Oh, okay.
Hold on. No, yeah, no, we can, if you want to go talk to him, we can. If you want to go back, we can.
How late is it right now?
It's a little past noon.
It's a little past noon. Okay. Yeah, we can all go talk, have some lunch, and then head back before everybody else gets worried that we've been gone for so long.
All right, we're going back. We have a pearl. We taught Kiavara how to steal. Mitt met a homie.
And now we all in that homie can have lunch.
Yeah,
Here.
I don't want to have lunch with the guy.
So you're heading back to Billy's, or
Yeah,
no,
we're
no. We're not going to Billy's. We're going back to the manor.
back to the manor. Okay.
Alright.
We're not going to Billy's.
Going to
You two head back.
Can-
Like you all start heading back to the manor. While they have been gone, what have Kashel and Lena been up to?
I want to go back to the manor, go back to the study, and spend some time there with the religious text.
So
Okay.
that whole time Lena was out on the town, Casual would have also gone back up to his room, grabbed his book, sat down, started going through it some more.
Okay. Each of you go ahead and give me. Well, actually, yeah. Both of you go ahead and give me an investigation check.
Okay. Also, is there a mirror? Fucking
That's gonna
Any-
be a 27.
fucking Christ. That's a 9 for me. I did worse this time.
Yeah. You don't get anything new out of the book.
Yeah, is there a mirror anywhere where I would have been sitting down?
Yeah, 100%.
Okay. Would I have noticed literally anything in the mirror?
Yeah. Yes, you would notice the mark on your neck.
Okay. I, clearly bite mark. Oh, okay, that would probably prompt Cash to just kind of like leave for a while, go to the magic shop. s- uh yeah, that's a bite mark on his neck that I mean,
Uh-oh.
Arsen and Cash were the only two people like there when he woke up. So yeah, Cash is gonna go to the magic shop. He never got there.
See if there's any way to find out if you got bit by a vampire.
Yes, of course.
Hmm.
I mean, Arsen has been out in the sun.
And yeah, and has like talked about how his little fangies before.
And
Yeah,
Kiavara looks like a vampire, so what if it was
wakes up in bed with Arsen. Maybe it was Guevara.
Yeah, you Cash, you sit down to start reading your book and catch your reflection in a mirror and notice a thing, which very much distracts you from your ability to read.
Clearly.
And head out to the magic shop. What would you like to do once you arrive?
I would like to ask the shopkeeper if he has anything like any like small useful trinkets.
You walk in, you see the Harbwick, the proprietor of the business. Like, small useful trinkets. Yes, we have some of those. What sort of thing did you have in mind?
Like a ring, an amulet, just kind of anything small, like even and uh earrings of any kind. Just literally anything.
Oh, we have some assorted jewelries. If you're looking for something of the more wondrous variety, we do have. And he like goes and like reaches into a counter and pulls a ring box out. And he's like, we do have a ring of swimming, if that would be something that you're interested in. Quite useful on the islands. You never know if one's going to capsize in travels or what have you.
How much would that cost?
2,000 gold pieces.
2,000 gold pieces. Okay.
Yes, it's quite rare. Very difficult to find indeed.
Well, how much interest have you had in in anyone purchasing this?
Well, normally one sees the price tag and shies away. There was a gentleman not that long ago who showed some interest, a few weeks back, I say. But he ended up not needing it. I guess whatever plans he had for it fell through.
So, how long have you had this ring?
Oh, it came into my possession a few months back. I purchased it from a traveling merchant.
Seems as though you're not getting much of a return on investment for this. If you've
I
been
suppose.
holding on to it for a couple of months. Um, I I am interested in purchasing that from you, but 2,000 gold for something that I mean, people don't really want. Like you're a merchant, like you're a businessman yourself. Of course want to you want to sell your merchandise, but if nobody's going to buy it, then well, what good is it? Um, I would be willing to buy that from you for a, a solid 1,000 gold.
1,500. And that's the lowest that I'll go.
I'll give you 1250 for it.
I do believe I said that 1,500 was the lowest that I'll go. That's already a 25% discount. Any lower, and I make no profit off of it, and it becomes a pure loss. I
See,
lose the ring, and I lose money.
it's already a loss. There's nobody to
No,
purchase that ring.
I have a magic ring that will let me swim. So it's not a loss if I keep it. It is a loss if I sell it to somebody for less than what I paid.
It's quite a shame. I was thinking that maybe you had a little bit better business acumen than that. And Cash
Do
is going to
you
turn and leave.
mean that you would like me to lose money? Seems very odd, but
Cash
all
gone.
right. Suit yourself, then, I suppose.
Yeah, so Cash is gonna like go ask around to see if he can get information on just like a straight up jewelry store.
Yeah, you can find one. There's the antique store, which sells like antique jewelries and things.
I'm there.
Okay. You walk into the antique boutique. You see there's like a bunch of like old furnitures and stuff, like different sort of accessory items, rings, earrings, necklaces, things like that. Walk
All
in,
right.
and you see a little uh kind of like short, old, looks like he's maybe about in like 65, 70, tiefling gentleman, kind of behind the counter.
Right. Hello, sir. I would like to purchase a pair of rings.
All right. What kind of rings did you have in mind?
Pair of platinum rings if you've got them.
Let me check. Kind of like hobbles up off of a stool that he's been sitting on, and walks around a counter and looks, and he's like, let's see here, platinum. Uh, Quite sorry, sir. We don't appear to have anything made of platinum. We do have silver, if that would be something that interests you.
Well, no, thank you. Do you have any amulets of any kind or bracelet or earrings?
We have bracelets and earrings. We have not amulets. Brooches, if that would be something that interests you. Some lockets, if you would like a. We have some fairly old antique lockets, if you would like one of those. Uh, let's see here. Yes. What
You know
yes?
what? If you've got a silver bracelet, I would gladly take it.
Of course, yes. You see, he takes, like, reaches under and pulls out a bracelet. It's like a bangle bracelet, and it's a little tarnished. You see, he takes out some like silver polish and starts to polish it up, so that way it's nice and clean and shiny. Puts it back
Right,
in its
and
box and slides it over to you. He's like, is this to your liking?"
absolutely. How much do I owe you?
600 gold pieces is the marked price. If that's too steep, then I'm flexible.
I mean, 600 is quite a bit. I'll give you 500 for it.
Yes, 500 is acceptable. I can work with that. Uh, do take care of it. It's this bracelet has been dated back 200 years, so it's quite old.
I'll be sure that it is taken care of. Thank you very much.
Very good. Very good. Have a good day, sir.
You as well. I pay him the 500, grab the bracelet, and I'm back over to the manor.
Okay. Uh, everybody else, make it back into town. Back into Osterberg. Kavara and Mitt and Arsen, you guys make it back to town, eating sandwiches along the way.
And I was probably telling Arsen and Mitt like about the whole deal with my book. Kind of just a short yeah, made a deal with a celestial patron, and this is what I have to do is protect this book that can't be opened.
Oh,
To
damn,
open
that
it, you just
fucker.
have to open the cover of it. You just do like the little push it over. It's not too difficult to open a book. I'm actually
No,
well
it's
versed in it
completely sealed.
with like super glue.
Uh, if you count magic as super glue, yeah.
I
Magic super
saw what
glue.
that did to Cash when he tried to open it, and I would highly recommend no one touch that
Greg, do
right
you know how to
now.
open the book?
So, yeah, I plan to go back to Billy in probably tomorrow or the next few days.
I see. I have an
He said he's a good
inkling.
source of information, so
He is a good source of information, but I do have an inkling that he's the type that doesn't stick around one location too long. So if you want to go tomorrow, I'm sure we could make another run. I probably wouldn't go alone.
if he's interested in the book, he'll probably stick around.
We'll see. I've never known him to be a strong reader. But
And
Greg can read, I'm just saying.
I don't want to hurt Greg.
Okay.
See, that's nice.
And that's it. That's all
We
I do. I just explain.
Okay. You all start walking through town back to the manor. Arsen, you feel a tap on your shoulder.
Oh, I stop walking and I look. What just tapped my shoulder?
You stop walking, turn around to look to see who's there, and all three of you hear Arsen say, "Hold on, everybody, I'll be right back. I have to go check something around the corner over there." Arsen, you also hear this.
I roll
I
insight
just
on
do.
it.
I mean, Arsen's right next to you.
Oh, okay. But I heard Arsen's voice, but I also heard Arsen say that, but I don't discern that it wasn't in the
Wasn't
direction that they
Arsen?
are.
Nope.
Yeah. Okay.
I immediately just walk over to where I quote unquote said I was going to walk.
Okay. What are Mitt and Kivar? Do you continue to head back, or do you want to wait for Arsen to come back like he said he would.
I'll keep an eye. I'll honestly just like walk and like keep an eye on where they're going or where she's going or he's going. Sorry.
Okay. So Arsen, you dip into the alleyway. And you see Jack kind of leaned up against the wall.
Okay. I smile at him, and I'm like, nifty little trick you got there.
Yeah, well, I was worried you wouldn't quite follow through. So,
Nah, I can take a hint.
yeah.
What's up?
I got some information for you.
Mm-hmm. That was quick.
Yeah, well, I try to work fast.
I appreciate it.
Yeah. If everything went the way that if I got the right guy at least. Seems like he's doing all right for himself. Traveling right now, so took a little bit longer than I would have liked to find him. But I'm pretty good at what I do.
What's his situation?
Well, that much I can't super say.
Okay.
Looks like he's healthy. Seemed like he was in a relatively good mood. Yeah, it looks like it seems like he's coming here, so you'll have
Like
here?
here?
Yeah, here. Yeah, to this town. He's with some caravan.
When?
I don't know how fast they're going to continue to travel, but if they keep going at the pace that they're going, they should be here by the end of the day.
Oh. Huh.
I mean,
Interesting.
if you want, I can take care of him for you. But if you want to do it
No.
yourself, then
Yeah, that's
'cause
definitely something I want to do. Which direction are they coming in from?
south. Well,
South? Okay.
yeah,
Okay. You said by the end of the day?
yeah, it should be, unless they like
Okay.
stop for something. If you need time, I can go hold them up.
Nah, I wouldn't bother yourself with that. I'll be fine. I just have to grab a few things from where I'm staying, and then I'll just go take care of business, I guess.
Yeah, all right. Good luck.
Yeah, thank you
Yeah, no
for all of
problem.
your help. I appreciate it.
Yeah, no, no worries.
If you need anything, let me know.
Sure thing. All
Okay.
right, go back to your friends before they start worrying or something. I'm gonna
Yeah.
go look for work.
All right. I'll see you then.
Take care, kid. Jack
Jeez.
disappears.
Mm-hmm.
Arsen, you go turn the corner, return to your friends.
Yep.
What was that all about?
I saw a stray kitty.
It's
And
right here.
Can I roll insight on this?
Can I roll insight as well?
So Arsen, go ahead and give me a deception check.
okay. 17.
Okay. Go ahead and give me your insight rolls if you want to call bullshit.
Me too.
20.
Okay, so both of you know that Arsen is lying.
So do you?
Kashel, who is not there, knows in his heart of hearts that Arsen always tells the truth. He just has a strong feeling as he goes back home. It's like Arsen is the most
Kashel's
honest guy I ever met.
I'm sure Arsen's just telling the truth somewhere right now.
His Arsene senses are tingling.
I figured it would have been a funny roll.
Kashel is so whipped.
So do you want to tell us the truth?
I really
You
don't.
lie to Greg. Look at him. Greg, he is lying. There's no cat. I would have seen the cat. I'm a cat. You
So
can't lie to a cat about a cat.
Greg believes you.
Greg believes me.
Yeah, Greg
Can
believes you.
we can't roll an insight for Greg. Come on.
Guys, are you really gonna doubt Greg here?
Greg keeps
Obviously,
lying.
I don't think you guys. Whatever. Let's go back to the manor. Come on. It's getting late.
I'm not gonna doubt Greg, but I'm not gonna push you either.
I appreciate you. Maybe you should learn some manners.
If there was a flight of stairs here, I would definitely push you.
I know you would. Um,
Like, I mean, you didn't have to lie about a stray cat. Mitt is right next to us, so.
that's true. I
No,
don't. It's
I have a home. I in fact do. I have a room at the tavern.
okay. Well, are you going to come with us to the manor, or are you going to the tavern?
I'm gonna stop in at the tavern and just check on my stuff, and then I'll probably head to the manor.
Okay,
Okay.
cool. We'll see you there. And then me and Kiavara are going to go back.
All right. Cash, you return to the manor maybe 15 minutes before Kiavara and Arsen. Mitt, you go check on your stuff at the
Yeah.
tavern.
Do I
Everything's
see
there.
Dust Rod? I'm assuming.
Yeah, you would see Dust Rod playing
Yeah.
music there.
I'm gonna walk up and hand him his gold that he paid for the pearl back.
Okay.
And say, you left this at the shop. Billy's kind of a grimy fellow, but don't worry. The thing you were trying to buy, Arsen has it. Don't worry about it.
Yeah. Thank you, Mitt.
We're just having a little fun down there. She was showing us or he was showing us her hometown.
Oh, I didn't know Arsen's from there. That doesn't look like too bad a place. Honestly, I don't know what to do about Billy. I mean, I feel like
Listen, Billy's a good guy, but he's where we're from. That's kind of what do we do?
Yeah.
Little grifty, you know.
it's understandable. I mean,
Anyway,
it's just
here's
a
your money back.
contract after all. Thank you,
The
Mitt.
contracts come and go.
They do.
But the laughs, remember this in your heart of hearts, little Dust Rod, the laughs are forever.
Yes. They can be.
No, I said they're forever. And then I walk upstairs.
Okay. Okay, I roll
Greg,
performance
forever.
check tonight.
Huh?
Oh, do I see anyone when I'm in the tavern, or
No, just the usual suspects.
I can't roll performance? Am I doing the money thing?
Yeah, if you want to.
Yeah, it's gonna be with disadvantage.
Yep. Okay, not bad.
Not as good as last night, but still pretty decent.
Mhm.
I'm also I'm going for a much longer time. I guess I'm gonna go until like because I'm here earlier now, and I'm just going until it's nighttime, and then going back to the tavern.
You can go back to the manor.
Yeah, going back to the manor. I'm sorry.
Okay. I will do the rolls and tell you how much you get.
Yeah, this time I'm probably gonna split, like give 10% to the barkeep.
Okay.
Guston.
You do notice that Gustan's not there right now.
Oh, he's not.
There's
Okay.
a different person.
Alright. I'll give him like a tip, then like 20 gold or whatever, and then give Guston my cut later.
Okay.
His cut.
Mitt, all your stuff is there.
Very good, very good. Yeah, so I was just checking in. I was giving Dust Rod his money and letting him know that we were just having a little bit of fun. And then I'm going to head back to the. Actually, I think I'm gonna grab my stuff and go stay at the manor now. Just at least to store like we never went through the stuff that I got from the other tavern on
Mm-mm.
Wernport. So I feel like that's something that we could probably do, and it's probably safer to do that at Cash House than a
Fair
than
assumption.
yeah. And I don't want these scoundrels in my bedroom at the tavern. I'm just- but yeah, so I'm gonna probably do that. I'm gonna keep my room booked at the tavern though, but I'm gonna go take the stuff, and then wherever I crash, I crash.
So you go and head back to the manor. You arrive probably like 30 minutes after Kevara and Arsen get back.
Mhm.
What's everybody doing there?
I'm going through the bag that I found. If anybody wants to do that with me.
Arsen is making his way upstairs to Cash's room. He doesn't talk to anybody.
And Cash has been reading in his room.
He doesn't even notice Cash as he goes into the room and beelines towards all of his stuff, and he's grabbing his like knives, he's strapping them on his thigh, he's grabbing his like crossbow, he's putting it on his back. He's getting ready to go and do a murder.
Would I still be in the study at that point in time?
I feel like you would be.
All right. Well, that's really nice.
Okay. So yeah, Arsen, you gear yourself up.
Mm-hmm.
What about Kevara?
I'm gonna I think I'm gonna go up to I'm gonna ask to the way to like the library, since I probably heard that they did have one, so I can take notes on stuff. And I've never taken notes before, so this is gonna be weird for me.
Okay. Yeah, you can get directed to the library.
Which is where I am.
Cause quiet place.
Yes.
You look around for somebody to help give you directions, and you see Violet kind of like walking around dusting things off.
Do I know her name yet, or like?
Nope.
Okay. Excuse me.
Yes, how can I help you?
Can you show me where like a library or study is at? I
Of
know you
course.
helped my friend earlier.
Yes, right this way.
All right.
She leads you down some hallways. And you get to the like big double doors. She opens the doors for you. Like, here you are.
Thank you. And what can I call you?
Everybody here has taken to calling me Violet.
All right. Thank you, Violet. I just kind of
course.
walk in.
And she closes, like she bows as you walk past her, and she closes the doors behind you. And walks back down the hall.
Right. Just sit down and pull out some really shitty crumpled up paper and a pen.
You see me at one of the desks, very focused on reading a book.
I'm gonna sit down next to Lena.
I think that's a
And
good. No, go ahead.
Please don't do this to me. 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 Don't do this to me.
While Arsen
Don't do
is
this.
walking into the room, getting geared up, Cash speaks up. What are you up to? What's going on?
Arsen literally just takes like a second to think about it. Cash, I feel like I can trust you at least a little bit, I guess at this point. I'm gonna go kill my dad. So don't wait up, I guess.
Well, well, here, I got you something. I just present Arsen with the box with the bangle. You got me this, and I point at the marks on my neck. So I figured.
Oh my god. Arsen sees it for the first time.
Arsen
He's
becomes
like-
a red tiefling and melts into a puddle.
He literally, he's blue, but suddenly he turns purple. And he kind of like pauses his murder gearing up for a second, and he's just like, when I get back, if I get back and everything goes well, it should go well. We can talk about this. And he takes the box and he kind of looks it over and he pops it open. And Arsen's not a sentimental person. but he does smile a little bit because he does like jewelry. And he'll slip the bracelet on and he'll wiggle it around on his wrist. And he's like, "Yeah, we'll talk when I get back."
Do you have any idea how long this is going to take?
Apparently, the informant that I hired told me that he's gonna be here in maybe less than an hour. So
Less than an hour. I mean, you did say that you trust me, but I might be able to help without taking any of what you need to do away.
I was planning on. Okay,
I-
that makes. I wasn't gonna make you do anything that you
No.
because I
I
already
can help from here.
from here.
From here. Do you trust me to do that?
Arsen looks at the hickey on Cash's neck and he's like, "I guess I do."
I cast invisibility on Arsen.
Yo. All
right.
right. How long does that last?
An hour.
An hour.
Oh yeah. Okay. Cash doesn't see it, but he feels a kiss on his cheek, and then Arsen's gone.
That's an action, so invisible. No, I'm kidding.
And
all right.
that's what I've been holding that piece for.
Aww.
Cute.
All right, Arsen, you leave the
Real
manor.
quick. Wait, on my way out, I'm going to stop by Mitt, still invisible, and ask him to be my sniper because my dad's coming with people. And I need someone who can be far away and still hit.
Kyle. I haven't
I'm
done any killing
invisible.
lately. It's
I
fine.
am
It doesn't
invisible.
shock Mid is invisible like 90% of the time. It doesn't shock him.
Mitt has a 16
Literally-
passive insight.
Literally invisible. Arsen's just gonna lean in and be like, "Mitt, come on, let's go."
What are we doing?
We're gonna go kill my dad. Well,
You
I'm
know-
gonna kill my dad.
I haven't done a good patricide recently, so.
All
Greg,
right,
shall
let's
we?
go.
We shall.
All right,
I'm gonna roll the stealth.
don't actually kill my dad. That's my job.
I'll just, if you need help, you just message me or Greg. Talk to Greg, and we'll be on the we'll be chilling on the outskirts, taking shots if you need us to.
Okay, good. All right, and then we're gonna go south.
Okay.
20. I stealth up and go 20.
All right. Arsen, you can roll stealth. You have
Yeah, I
advantage
am.
because you are
I'm gonna
invisible.
roll the mega stealth.
Could also pass without trays.
Oh, natural 19, baby! Let's see if I get a 20.
Yep, you do have advantage.
No, the 19 was better.
All right. So you both stealth up, leave the manor, head to the south.
I'm
Are you
so
gonna
pumped.
like wait at the gate, or are you gonna go past the gate?
I'm gonna go past the gate.
Okay.
I don't want to do anything inside the town.
All right.
Yeah. I'm assuming whenever we get to a point where we want to stop and wait for your dad, that Mitt will just look around for like a rooftop somewhere.
Or
And
like
I'm
a
assuming
tree.
it's
You
I'm
find like
assuming it's
trees
getting
and stuff that you can hide up in.
Yeah, I'm assuming it's getting dark out as well, right?
Yeah, it's past midday, maybe like 3-4 o'clock.
Okay.
By the time you guys are like all geared up and stuff and head out.
I have
Uh,
such a I was so tired, but now my adrenaline is pumping.
Don't you end the session, Mike.
I'll literally kill
Don't
you.
do it, Mike. Don't you do it, Mike.
I'll kill you.
We'll kill you.
I know
So-
where you live.
We both know where you live.
You both post up and wait. 45, 50 minutes go by.
Oh,
You
please let the
see,
invisibility last.
you see as a wagon is coming up in your direction,
hmm
stops, and a fairly well dressed but maybe a little bit sweaty tiefling gentleman, looks older, maybe 50s or 60s. Hops off the wagon, waves to the coachman. Wagon turns around. It's maybe like 100 yards from the gate. Puts a little hat on and starts walking towards into the direction that you guys are. As he gets closer, Arsen, you connect some, like you look at him, right? As he gets closer to you. Similar skin tone, his is a little bit darker than yours. Similar hair color, eye color. Go ahead, roll insight.
I get a -1. 10.
Dude looks like he could be your dad.
It probably is. And if he isn't, I'm sorry, I guess. How close can I get to him?
I mean, with a 27 stealth,
Yeah.
First invisibility.
yeah, you can get right up behind him. He ain't gonna make any noise.
I want to roll insight on how many people are with him that I perceive as threats.
Just him.
It's just him. Okay.
Yeah. Like with your passive insight, it looks like whatever group he was with was traveling with him. But he got off here by himself.
Okay. I want to get up as close as I can without having him,
I mean, like
notice me.
I will roll perception with disadvantage for him.
Okay.
Against your 27 stealth.
Yes.
Okay. So
If
first
he
roll
gets
is
a natural 20, I'll kill myself.
first roll is a 13.
Okay.
And the second roll is a natural 20.
Disadvantage though, right?
Yep, so it's the 13. So
Okay.
he has no idea. He's just walking towards town. He's got like a backpack on, brown slacks. He's got like a little like brown vest and it's like kind of dirty white shirt.
Can I
hat on
roll?
his head. Got like a bag over his shoulder that he's carrying.
I'm far. I'm like not super far away. I'm pretty close.
I mean, like with your
But
stealth roll, you can walk up and slit this dude's throat. Like
I
however
could.
you want to do it.
Before I do, as I'm walking up to him, far enough away that he couldn't hear me, I'm going to cast message. And I'm going to send a message into his head. And it's just going to be, how dare you come back here? And right after I say that, I'm going to plunge my dagger into his back.
Okay.
Do I have
Go
to roll to
ahead.
hit?
Yep, go ahead and roll to hit. You have advantage. You get sneak attack if you hit.
17.
That's a hit. You want to see if you crit?
Yeah. No, I didn't. It's the same roll. That's fine. And then damage.
Yep.
Can I sneak attack?
100%.
How many times what do I roll for that?
Now you can click the sneak attack button down at the bottom of your actions list.
Okay.
You send that message, and before he has a chance to reply, you plunge your dagger into his back. You sever his spinal cord and puncture his lung.
Mm-hmm.
You hear, as he sort of like has this sharp inhale and drops against you as your stealth breaks. Blood gets on your hands, on your clothes, as he falls back. You can hear him gasp for air as blood fills his lung.
I just watch.
And he looks at you and he reaches his hand up to touch your face. And you hear through like pained breath, he reaches up and he's like, Arsen. And you see the light fade from his eyes.
And Arsen just looks at him for a minute. And then he's like, I hope you can keep Mom company in hell, because you both seem to deserve it, don't you? And I'll meet you there one day. And he'll just stand up,
As
look
you
at the
say
blood
that,
on his. Yeah.
you notice an engagement ring on his hand.
Oh, that fucker.
And that's where we'll end for the week.